How about we start with a badly needed recap?
Sure, easy. Last time
Right,
on
go for it.
Abomination Vaults, we fought a spider for 3.5 hours.
Twice.
We beat it, and that's it. That was the session. We are
Pretty much.
First half of the game, we didn't do so well. They scored a bunch of times, and we we barely lost morale. But then we returned strongly in the second half, used resources we barely knew we had, and came out victorious in the end. So persistence,
some
dog-headed inability to surrender.
some clutch casting of improved invisibility and stuff like that made it possible to retreat. And here we are. We're gonna gift the big spider head to the cave elves, and maybe we get something for it. I don't know. Regardless, we need to sleep. We're gonna need to take a long rest down there.
Yeah. Or rather, we don't really need to sleep that much.
No,
I have most of my spells.
I think
That's nice. I have nothing, so
Full health, and Rook's feeling fine. Like he was just paralyzed. Like this didn't really actually hurt him.
yeah.
Only spent like 2 heals, as far as I can see.
Dancer has these enormous puncture wounds that are like patched over with gauze.
Fine.
Need to sew up my jacket. It's been like
We could do on another level.
I'm full of spider hair.
Do they have another couple of these spiders? You know, for the
Yeah,
just for the workout.
Good strategy. Taunt the dungeon.
All right.
Taunt the GM.
Then we pick back up with you having vanquished the spider, returning to your drow allies here. The guards are, they are impressed. There's a bit of a buzz as they whisper to each other in whatever the language is called these days, Sakroth, about an honestly impressive feat. A bit, they're trying to be subtle about it, but they sure are impressed.
Hey.
One of them, as before, can lead you down to Ildaris, or escort you rather. And I think that's where we'll go.
Yes.
Yes, I'll put you into. Oh, you're already here. How convenient.
there we go.
Yeah, you are led through the checkpoints without so much as hesitation by them. It definitely does seem like they're trusting you for how much that can be true for Kefos. You are certainly welcome and are quickly received, contrary to last time where you had to wait a while, by Quara, as well as her warden. Sort of standing to the side, leaning against the wall, while she hurries out from presumably her office or another place like that. Hurries over. Oh, the twins wouldn't be here. They are over there. Hurries over as she says, I've already heard about the Goliath spider being slain by you. I'm very impressed, although part of me worries about the attention that might attract or have attracted. Still, your defense are not very perceptive, and I do not think Bolcora is yet either, at least not in these upper levels.
Ignoring the fact that she's calling floor 9 upper levels, Dancer will fish out the spacious pouch and turn it inside out so the big spider head just flops out on the ground.
It is enormous.
There you go. He motions towards her. Thought you might want to mount it on a wall or something.
Quora nods appreciatively. She lets out like a whistle, summoning 2 of her drow wardens over here who carry off the head. She says, a mighty gift indeed. impressive. We will have it mounted on the wall with the rest of our trophies right away.
Make
And-
sure that you inscribe who killed it.
Oh, certainly.
Here you go. He will hand over a note with all of our names written in Undercommon or Sagorn, whatever it's called.
Sakroth.
Sagroth.
She nods. Says, yes, okay. Very good.
Nods.
And I believe a deed like that does require, well, one of a celebration or a reward. Maybe both, depending on how much time we think we can spare.
Well, a bit of a rest wouldn't be amiss. We have spent, most of us have spent quite a lot of spells or lifeblood on that thing. And
I'll
I
say,
would like to rinse my clothes out, if nothing else. Dripping with like venom and all manner of goop.
I can imagine. Certainly, I will have rooms prepared for you. As for your reward, you've caught me unprepared. However, I'll think of something representative of heroics like that.
Oh, if I only had shameless request. Only I had shameless request. Sadly. Yes, we'll smile. And look at the others, and he needs a shower. Like that was he's been covered in blood and guts, from his own and his friends, and his clothes needs to be cleaned and mended, and yeah.
Roga needs a drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dancers go in there too. Just need to sort this out first.
One of the wardens will appear. Squire basically says, she will lead you to the rooms we will have prepared for you in just a moment. If you would like to wait in the common area for that time, we can have food brought to you as well.
Sounds lovely.
And drink,
And
of
drinks.
course.
Yes, good.
The more exotic, the better. My friend is a varied palate. That's Rogar on the shoulder.
Veritable
have a feeling
paladin.
Oh!
I have a feeling that the drinks that are normal for us will be exotic for you. Quite certainly.
Bring like 10 of each.
Good.
I'll see what I can do. So basically, hurried to rooms.
I heard some things about cave elves, but these people are quite pleasant.
Nods. Not at all the slavering death cultists and murderers, I've been told.
Oh, I haven't seen a
JW
single
is
slave
everything
here.
I guess.
I don't think.
You're basically led to these two rooms that you're allowed to use at your heart's content. They are, well, the beds are fairly nice and comfortable, but in terms of furniture, there's a small table. There are like small chests below the beds, but there are certainly no luxuries. In fact, you have walked around a bit. The entire place seems to be very much function first. It is a fortress, and that shows. The walls are thick. The doors are reinforced. There's various like little murder holes in the walls that you can just barely spot. It is certainly a defendable place. As for the attitude of the cave elves, most of the like wardens and such and the checkpoints certainly have that dour look about them, that sort of resting sneer almost that you might have heard about the cave elves. It seems to be mostly Quara's influence that has softened them quite significantly. And perhaps a little bit also the fact that the whole situation with Belcora really, they can't handle it. Not by themselves.
Well, you know, in the deepest darkness, the light shines brightest and all that.
And you are left to your own devices. The common area is obviously for your available to you as well. You're not really shadowed if you wanted to walk around, explore a bit.
Yeah. I think for
There's certainly a possibility.
the first couple of hours, Dancer will just repair his clothes and ask if someone can just wash them off, because he just want to rinse that whole spider off him. That was far too close for his comfort. And someone to help him repair his clothes, wash them out. He'll take a bath himself if he can. Just lay in there and soak for a couple of hours, and then after that he might grab some food, some drink, and then explore a little bit.
Yeah, they don't exactly have a like bathing chamber or anything like that, but they can certainly provide Dancer with a large enough bucket, basically, and then heat up some water.
Perfect. I think I have a bar of soap in my backpack, actually.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember the bar of soap.
Strong alcohol
Making
will
this whole time.
sterilize any wound and clean the body quite sufficiently.
As Rogar steps into a vat of like vodka.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Made from potatoes, natural healthy potatoes.
A rare luxury down here for sure. Oh yeah, I have soap. I have one bar of soap. You know what?
Right,
I bet cave elves have like nice like skincare, right? They have like lotions probably. Maybe some nice oil like for my hair, so I can get that nice like ruffle to the side that Dancer likes.
Oh, there's various salves and oils that they've made from mostly either fungus or some disgusting sounding animal organs that you've never heard of.
Perfect. Oh yeah, Dancer will pamper himself.
That is definitely a possibility. You know, no charge. You are guests. Most of the drow you interact with, like making those requests to, probably look at you a bit funny. They are obviously like soldiers, every single one of them. Not really seemingly into the whole luxury sort of business, but they can provide the odd thing they have stockpiled.
That's fine. They're jealous. Dancer understands.
Mm. Now, why can't I find the thing I'm looking for? Because I'm in the wrong chapter. One of the things that the Drow of Eldaris will probably be Quara sort of breaching the topic could reward you with something that did get some pushback from her Warden Talesa. She mentions is the fact that maybe they can help you train in some of their ways if you like. It wouldn't be intensive training, of course. But they certainly have combat styles that she's sure you've never had contact with. Specifically, she could, if you spend some downtime here, basically a day per feat, effectively, give you access to the Drow Shootist archetype, which revolves around crossbows, if that is something you are interested in. I can post the actual feats you would have available in a moment.
Sure.
There it is.
Shootist.
Shootist. Someone who shoots. Why can I not find the other thing I'm looking for?
All right. Let's see here. Trial shootist.
Not for Amina, but that's pretty neat.
It's not bad.
It's a shame I'm a sucker for campaign specific options.
How do you get trained in hand crossbow though?
You take the first shooter's dedication, right?
Well, the
No, that's the
dedication
prerequisite.
requires
Oh.
trained in hand crossbow.
Well, maybe they can provide training.
No,
It's
whenever
if you're trained in simple weapons, you're trained in hand crossbows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it doesn't seem that simple.
Well, if you're like another class, like a wizard or something, you generally used to not have access to all simple weapons, but now you do in remaster, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, good. So I could use a hand crossbow.
and repeat hand crossbow train. Like getting a shot off and stowing the weapon in one go is pretty nice.
Yeah, it would mesh pretty well with the spell casting.
Yeah.
The repeating hand crossbow, is that something that has more shots in it than one, or
A repeating hand crossbow is a crossbow. Let's see. Repeating weapon is typically a type of crossbow that has a shorter reload time. These weapons can't be loaded with individual bolts. Instead, they require a magazine. Once the magazine is placed, it is automatically loaded each time the weapon is cocked to fire, reducing its reload to the value in its reload entry, typically 0. So basically, it is reload 0 until the magazine is empty, and then it requires 3 interact actions.
okay?
Unlike a normal hand crossbow, which I think is reload 1.
You gotta keep 2 of them.
Yeah, 5 bolts. Okay, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It would certainly work with my magic stuff still,
It's
because it's a ranged weapon. So,
it's nice, but it would be too many feats for me to put into it, given that it's damage dealing with a ranged attack is not really.
Yeah, without
Right,
free
okay.
archetype, I don't have the feats for
No.
this currently.
Nice. That's okay. Maybe it'll come up.
Well, I do have. I could swap out the. Yeah, I could take 2 days to swap out the 2 dedication feats I've taken instead.
We've had use for the Mysterious Scholar, right?
No,
No.
no, no. It has
Okay.
been useful maybe once in the. Yeah, I. It's interesting. I like the flavor, but it doesn't offer me much.
Oh.
Else. Not without giving up all my class feats, which I'm
Yeah, I can't.
happy doing.
Too valuable for me at the moment.
But yeah, maybe whenever we have 2 days free, we can come back here. But I don't know if we have time right now to do that.
I don't think so. Do they have anything else they offer, or do they have anything for sale, for example?
They have items for sale. Generally, anything up to level 7, they might have at hand. Anything higher, they can acquire, but it'll take some time. I'm running into the fun problem again that some of the items were remastered, and I can't find what they were remastered to.
Oh, no.
It is very annoying.
I imagine.
Or maybe if I just click this, does it take me there? No.
Hmm.
As for, well, first of all, you can take a few hours to rest. As far as you're being told, it is still fairly early in the day, although how these people can tell underground, you aren't entirely sure. But resting, recuperating, having a nice lunch in the common area.
Yes.
A couple hours later, Quora will present you with some rewards befitting for slayers of monsters.
Hey.
Which include items that I need to somehow produce so they actually work.
Items that we might want to get, at least some of us, is they're called obsidian goggles these days. They allow you to gain dark vision for a limited time on the lower levels, permanent and higher
Right.
ones. But the base item is 150 gold. It's a level 5 item. Gives you once per day dark vision for 1 hour.
Nice.
And a +1 item bonus to perception check involving sight. So for anyone who's not having that dark vision,
Mina.
Yeah, Armina.
And me.
Oh, you
Oh,
don't either.
yeah, I guess you lost it.
I lost a lot, yeah.
So we could get that from them, maybe.
The items that Quora will reward you with, other than any potential requests you might have to think about, were the equipment of a now perished monster hunter of theirs that has tried its hand or their hand against the spider before, sadly unsuccessfully. They are a pair of boots of bounding and a cloak of elven kind.
Ooh, that's good. Boots of Bounding is for Armina.
I gave both of them to Torfin to look at.
Okay. Boost of bounding. +5 armors to speed. +2 armors to athletics to high jump, long jump. You use a leap action, move 5 feet further if jumping horizontally, 3 feet higher if jumping vertically. Stash. Cloak of Elven Kind. Oh, that's a lot in here. Oh, okay. This is Dancer for sure. Here, take a look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bonus to stealth, you can cast Ghost Sound as an 8th spell, and once per day you can get invisibility.
Ooh.
And if you had the Boots of Kind, you could also activate it twice per day.
I do not have the Boots of Elvenkind. But this cloak is nice. Sure, I love it. I'll take the cloak.
Yep.
1 cloak, please.
You got a spell use. Or cantrip wishes.
Armina get the boots. Having her being able to
Yeah,
move further
alright.
is a good idea.
I already have them.
Yeah.
Yep, and invested. Sweet. Between that and fleet, I'm moving 30, even with heavy armor.
There you go.
Pretty nice.
Fastest tank alive. Sweet. Would the drow be able to sell us goggles of night? Or obsidian,
Goggles.
or obsidian goggles, as they're called in the remaster.
Obsidian goggles. Yeah, it seems
That is a much
plausible
cooler
that they have this available. They're level 5.
Yeah. 2, please.
You can purchase 2 of these. Maybe they had them at hand for any non-Darklands native visitors at some point in the past.
All right.
Or for when you really need to see color.
Yes, I really, really need to see color.
Now, the
Or
thing is,
not
they
see
give dark
color.
vision.
I'll give you dark vision. Okay, so never mind.
They don't let you see color.
When you really, really don't want to see color.
Well, that's why they have them for sale. They're
Yeah,
useless to them.
yeah.
They definitely looted them off some
Oh
adventurers.
yeah, I know. I totally.
Yeah.
So
Probably bad people adventurers.
They're filed off the serial number on these goggles.
I mean, how would adventurers even get down here? We know that the Rose Guard were the last people who entered this place, and that
they
they
cl- they
didn't
cleared
get
it.
to the second level. So,
they cleared it as far as the legend goes. So,
Yeah.
well, excellent. I will deduct the money. The money. And Thorfinn and Armina can add obsidian goggles to your inventories.
Can
Okay.
do. Thank you.
Also have the unusual object consumable. We don't know what that is.
Yeah, I failed today, so
Ah.
have to be tomorrow. Unless someone else wants to give it a go.
I don't have the training, sadly.
Sure, I'll make a crafting check. I'm so good at these. I don't even know if I can. Don't have any magic.
I suppose I could do a crafting check. If it is crafting, I thought it was Arcana.
It is not. It is magic.
Yes, not. Maybe Rogar can take a sip and see where it is.
get some religion or alcohol lore, perhaps.
Oh wow.
No, it is
Get it,
not a
Donna.
liquid. It is a dust.
What?
Oh.
A
You could
pouch
just-
of dust.
Well,
No, I mean, that's no idea.
what if I add water and swirl it around?
It's ruined. Completely fucking ruined.
I don't think that makes it alcohol.
Close enough, right?
Religion
It's,
also works.
The vodka and dust. No, I cannot check that. Well, I can use religion. I'd rather do that.
Oh yeah, you know what this is. This is dust of disappearance. Dust that shimmers slightly, and if you sprinkle it on yourself or a creature, it casts a 4th rank invisibility spell for 1 minute.
Well, you can't mix this into any liquid and get anything useful out of it, sadly. It just makes you disappear if you sprinkle it on yourself. Dismissively, puts the patch away.
I see.
Dan, so you might want this. Right?
Maybe.
I mean, it's a rank 4, so it's a greater version where you don't break it.
Oh, that is really good. Actually, well, maybe Thorfinn wants that then, so he could like snipe from secret.
Well, I have the spells prepared now for myself, so you can keep that for you, so I don't cast it on you and you can use that. For example.
Okay.
Oh, we could try drinking it, I suppose.
Snort it. Your nose goes invisible.
Only if you look up in it.
Yeah. Really fucking
You
weird.
can see the brain for there.
Really fucking weird. Don't like it. Danzo will attach another murderer's knot to his sword. Yeah.
God.
Sweet,
All right. Well,
merciful God.
heard something about some dastardly gnomes out there.
Yes. Yes, for
Or
sure.
these things that guarded the elevator, perhaps.
Actually, Dancer just want, before we sort of head out, Dancer would like to look around a little bit. Just to sort of, creep around, scout. Like what's in here, for example.
As far as you can tell, listening at the door, you hear people talking, a bit of shuffling going on. You aren't certain. There's no convenient keyhole to look through.
Can I open the door?
Sure.
Alright, I'll open the door.
Opening the door, you see two drow currently like reorganizing chests in front of presumably their beds.
I see. Clean their lockers. That's fine. Dancer will just, pardon the intrusion, and I'll be that.
There, the sounds are pretty indicative of bolts hitting wooden targets
Okay.
or wooden structures. At least there's the twang of a crossbow being fired, and then a thump.
Sure. This is the fabled shootist arena, perhaps.
Do you want to go in?
Yeah, he'll open the door.
Yeah.
He wants to get the lay of the
Look at
land.
it. You can see two drow practicing basically trick shots against wooden target dummies.
All right, sure. Sure. All right, fine. It was good to scout one's surroundings. We know what's in these doors specifically, in case that will be needed sometime. Peek in here.
That door in particular seems to be locked currently, but the location and design suggests that it is another bedroom.
Uh-huh. This one?
Same for down south.
Slightly suspicious, but oh well. Corner.
This room seems to be currently unlocked.
I shall open the door.
And is another bedroom, presumably inhabited from the various signs of use. You know, the bed unmade, stuff around. Nothing particularly worthwhile, just like clothing. You know, you see some of the lockers below the beds slightly open, clothing poking out.
Okay. Next room.
This room appears to be yet more sleeping area, this time with less comfortable looking bunk beds.
Okay. Why are those two locked up there? That's highly suspicious when everything else is unlocked.
This door does in fact have a sign above it that in Sakroth says Master Warden.
Okay, fair enough.
This one does not. The door does not appear to be locked. You don't hear any activity inside, and it is more bunk beds.
Okay. Master Warden hangs out over there, mysteriously locked. There, and this was like the kitchen area beyond there, as I see shadowed on the map. All right. Those double doors like down south here, is this the front entrance or what would that be?
You don't know.
All right. Sensible.
It does
Walk up.
appear to be guarded currently by two of the wardens.
Come running out as Dancer comes close to the door.
No. Just haven't positioned all the tokens.
Dancer look at the door and look at the guards and say, "Greetings. What's beyond those doors?"
I sort of look at each other. If they had like those large spears, they would have done the thing of
Sure.
like crossing them in
Yes.
front of Dancer.
Of course.
But they are short. But they look at each other. One of them turns to you and says, "This is the meditation cave. Visitors are not permitted entrance."
Oh, what's a meditation cave?
It is a cave that is meditated in.
He blinks. I see. Who meditates in the meditation cave?
Mostly the twins. However,
Ah.
Quora has recently joined them on occasion. And I
Nice.
think they just enjoy the crystals that cast a rather interesting light around the small pond in there. I think they mostly go there to have quiet, take their mind off things. They should not be disturbed.
Nods. All right. Fair enough. I can appreciate some mindfulness myself every now and then. Let's look at this door.
That door appears to be locked. One of
Oh.
the wardens looks towards you and says, "That is the hallway to Quora's chambers.
Ah, of course,
They
of course.
should not be entered by visitors either.
And the door over there. He points over to the other side.
That is where the twins reside."
Ah, of course. I understand. Very well. As you were. And he will saunter out. Well, having gotten the lay of the land, I suppose we can leave the place.
Explore the fridge and
Yeah, I mean, that I'm a rogue. My exploration action is avoid notice, so it's kind of what I do.
should we have a hero point, by the way, just before we go and get
Yes,
ourselves
yes,
some
you should.
ungodly meds? Like, get ourselves killed.
Absolutely. Have a hero point. Quite wrong.
Thank you.
Speaking of, just so I'm make sure I didn't miss it, we did not spend the night, right? We're just
You spent a few hours, but not the night.
okay.
I haven't spent the night yet, I suppose.
Yeah.
Open this door.
As far as the drow can tell you, like it's like mid-afternoon at this point.
I'm fine to continue, but I'm also fine with resting. If Thorfinn wants his spell back, it's not that fun to play Amegas with all of his spells spent for a whole evening.
I mean, keep going. It's fine. I have
No, let's rest.
4 left.
Let's rest. We're going up against some weird cultist stuff. We need to be at full capacity, I feel.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you can certainly just what's the word? Keep yourselves busy, looking around. In the common area, you can observe your trophy being both prepared so it doesn't just rot, and also being mounted
Yeah.
by 2 drow equipped with larger crossbows, who are certainly very eager to hear a vivid description of how you felt the beast. And a bit later in the evening, it is finally perhaps Roga's favorite time when the drinks are brought out.
Hmm.
They are mostly various takes on how to make alcohol out of fungus. And unless you really enjoy it for the fact that it is exotic, it is not good. It is different. That is the best thing you could say about it.
Well, it's really more about the effort. Caden never told us to scoff at a drink, And once you get going, the good thing about getting buzzed is that everything tastes better the more of it you have. So, just means you have to get extra drunk, and then it'll be okay. I'll mix it up with something else.
But yeah, in that case,
Sometime during the
spend
evening,
rest.
Dancer
Okay.
would like to poke his head in here. See if the card playing drow is hanging around.
Looking inside, he's not currently here.
Oh, Dancer's sad. He wanted to learn about the card game.
Oh, you can loot him. and all the other stuff here.
But if you ask for him, you will be pointed to the southern door, which is the hunter's mess hall,
Ah,
where you might just find him before he goes to bed himself.
hey. And Dancer will do that.
All right. You can see it is fairly empty these days. It is a room that certainly does
Messy.
not seem to see as much attention as the rest of the fortress.
Hmm.
It is a place where, you know, the rowdier equivalent of a tavern in this place, you would suppose entering. There isn't too much talk going on. One of the hunters appears to have been in a conversation that stops as you enter, as both of them sort of look towards you. Not exactly like unwelcoming, but certainly with a questioning look, as the drow in the corner over here, basically with a slight smirk says, "I lost, surfacer."
Dancer will slightly shake his head and say, greetings, sorry to disturb. I was actually hoping, since I saw you play some sort of interesting card game when we entered here, perhaps I could persuade you to teach me. I am interested in games of different kinds. Card games is something of a speciality.
He hesitates for a moment, then slowly nods, gesturing to the seat in front of him.
Hey, most excellent.
As he does pull out a odd-looking deck of cards. The cards look quite fine, actually, from what you can tell from a distance. Although the iconography is definitely, cave elf. A lot of spiders, a lot of questionable motifs.
I see.
As he says, it's not exactly a deck of cards you use to play games, but I can still teach you, or at least do a reading for you. For you see, this is a
Oh.
tool to see or perhaps get a glimpse of what awaits in the future.
Ah, so you are some sort of seer.
Not exactly, not nearly as the twins. I do not have any skills like that, but these ones, see, like sort of flicks the cards from one hand to another. I think they do sometimes tell me things whenever they
Oh.
want to, anyways.
Most interesting. Yes, please. I would be delighted.
Do you have a question in mind? They work better with direction.
He seems to think. And then he says, well, we are trying to seek the ochre lens while also avoiding attention of the accursed ghost of the witch haunting this place. Perhaps the cards could give us a hint either where to find the lens or maybe some hint on how to avoid her attentions. We need to prowl the halls, and her constant presence of slipping in and out has become dangerous, to say the least.
He nods, says, "Not dissimilar to questions I've had for the arrow cards. Her presence is a problem for us all."
Nods.
Let's see what the cards say then. She starts a fairly elaborate ritual of basically drawing a card with a flourish that Dancer definitely recognizes as being exclusively for show.
Sure.
Suggesting that he does have both flair and the sort of dexterity to pull off those maneuvers. Shuffling the cards in such a way that they jump from one hand to the other and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
As he will reveal various cards, including the maws of a large spider, a dark cloud, a tower, fittingly enough, and 2 copies of Lights in the Dark. Not dissimilar looking to a pair of wisps. See, ponders the result. How about you give me a d6
Okay.
for the last card?
You're gonna face
A
6 wisps.
3.
You have to fight them by yourself.
A 3. The last card is a shield, a tower shield.
Okay.
As he nods at the cards and says, I'm not entirely sure what these cards mean.
Fair enough. Just looks up, shakes that. Fuck if I know. This
This is
The
bullshit anyway. I'm
answers,
just...
the answers they've provided have become more and more difficult to interpret. They do seem to rotate around Belcora and her mysterious dark patron, but I'm not sure. It's almost like there's some dissonance between the two. This last card here, however, makes sense. There are dangers not only coming from her, but those that you might overlook while you're traveling.
Such
Be
as?
it stepping on the wrong mushroom, misinterpreting the type of mold you're seeing. The shield suggests guarding yourself from threats unexpected. And I suspect that they, in this case, mean the nature around you, around the Darklands. Perhaps something to keep in mind. Mechanically speaking, once in the next week, you or anyone in your party may reroll a survival check.
Hey.
Survival or knowledge nature.
All right. All right. Dancer ponders the profundity of the cards. And then he smiles up at his drow friend, and then he says, "Thank you. That was most elucidating. I'm sorry, I did not catch your name, I believe."
My name is Eurorix. My job title is vague, but I suppose you could call me the leader of the hunters.
Master Ranger or Huntsmaster. I understand.
Less official than that, but more important.
Oh, I see. It's assassin. Dancer will smile and say, "Thank you, Eurorix. I am much obliged. I am Dancer, unless you have already heard. I suspect you have."
I have. I've certainly heard of your deeds.
Oh yes, the spider. That was a fight and a half. And hopefully there's not more of those around. Never seen or heard of anything that big, honestly.
There are many, many large things around. Awfully close, in fact. Have you traversed the waters by any chance?
We took a boat around a bend up north, fought some, I believe, some sort of weird bodak creatures, and then we tied it up at a small jetty down the stream and fought a naga in a hidey hole. And that is as far as we came with the boat, however.
I've not heard about those, but I have heard about a creature that is called a froghemoth, using those rivers to hunt on occasion.
What's a froghemoth?
It is a frog the size of a behemoth, with a hunger that certainly suits its size. Although from what I suspect of this one, it is not doing too well in these parts, which might both weaken it, but also drive it to potential desperation. I would be careful out there. And I'm sure you've heard about the dragon. He says with a look that suggests that he definitely does not expect you to have heard of it and just wants to see a reaction.
Dancer nods. A rather large black one. I believe. Yes.
He blinks. You have
Yes,
encountered it?
we have spoken to it. It tried to blackmail us, but we scared it off. He winks at the drow.
I see.
Is the black dragon on this level?
I believe so. There are signs, although I could not tell where exactly its lair is. The spiders thoroughly slowed down our efforts to stay up to date on these things. It has moved in some years ago.
Does a nods. You might want to buy some resistance potions to acid then. Dragon is around. Might not be the worst idea, honestly. Nods. I appreciate the information. Thank you. If ever you want to come visit at the surface, we will be happy to receive you. He will rummage around in his backpack and put down a bottle of Rogar's specially brewed sun mead that was brewed for last year's brew fest. There's a few bottles left, stuck away in the Rowdy Rockfish, and he has smuggled one out.
Oh, for good cause.
Yeah, put that in front of his assassin friend here, and says, "Here we go. Taste of the surface. Compliments of the of the ones from above, as you say."
He inspects it with his eyes, shakes the bottle slightly, and then nods in appreciation. Perhaps something to drink once Belcor is dealt with, yes?
He nods. "I will hold you to that. Most excellent. Thank you for your help. You have been most kind." So he will, with a winning smile, get up and head back to the others. With one question, as he comes back, he'll be like, "Guys, there's apparently something called a froggy moth out there. Does anyone know what that is?"
I don't know. What is it from?
Give me nature.
Sure.
Frog Hemoth.
Let's see if I get it or if I get any dubious knowledge. And say.
Nature. Well, Torvin in fact realizes that's not a natural creature at all. That is in fact an aberration, which makes that occultism. Amina has no idea at all.
Big
Oh.
frog, I guess.
Oh, do you actually want me to roll a close to the sheep?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was just the result of it.
And yeah, you have heard of a creature like that. It is, as the name suggests, an enormous frog-like aberration that dwells in swamps, rivers, that sort of thing, in the Darklands. It is a terrifying creature that would probably be a match or outmatch the spider you fought. However, as far as you've seen around the caves and such, there really isn't enough that could sustain a creature like that, especially if there's probably some competition in the form, of an enormous spider and presumably also a dragon. So it's probably not doing too well down here, which definitely supports what Erorix has said about it perhaps scraping by, maybe desperate, maybe weakened.
Means over
You
time,
know of them.
It's going to get stronger because we've just taken out one of the competing food.
We might want to kill it then.
consumers.
Now that it's
Yeah,
weak and
potentially.
like, yeah.
You know of them. They like to ambush people while underwater, suddenly appearing below them, and despite its enormous size, it is in fact an ambush predator. They are. You also know that they are immune to electricity.
Well, we know where to find one then.
Hmm.
In the river. Remember, it followed us until we fought that wraith.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
Interesting that a water creature is immune to electricity.
I mean, it's a good advantage for it to have, so that makes sense that it exists.
Maybe
Oh,
he has
that's
lightning
the one
breath.
that survived. Yeah.
Does the frog about to have lightning breath?
You could give me another occultism to answer that question.
Hmm.
Or
No
Does
one
it have
who's seen it
lightning
has
breath
lived.
or similar?
Breaths.
We'll interpret that as. As far as you're aware, no. It does have a enormous tongue that it can grapple and eat you with. And it also, as far as you are aware, has tentacles, probably.
Okay, okay. So is this a situation where we would have to like prepare to fight it underwater? Is it that type of like ambush predator? Or
Give
is
me
it more
another
like
nature check, occultism check. Frogimoths are exclusively they exclusively fight in water. They will not chase you to land.
makes sense? Those bubbles stopped following us when we sat on the jetty.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is there a way to get it to land? Somehow.
If it has tentacles and a huge tongue, you might be able to just be in the water and just do that to us.
could get rid of all the water.
Can we?
No.
Big
Free from
horn,
blood.
drink it.
Yes. It's a drinking challenge, Rogar. Surely.
This is your finest hour.
Yes. You were made for this.
It's non-alcoholic.
We
Heathen.
could add some.
Some Kate Knights would burn you for this.
Really? Haven't heard of cake.
Angry drunks, you know, that's sometimes
But isn't that anathema to you?
measures have to be. Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
You have to be friendly drunk. But you can fight people as long as it's like
So fighting in water. What do we have for that? We have something for that.
I can give you water breathing for the day, but I can't give you much else.
Hmm.
I think fighting in water is pretty bad.
Yes.
I don't know if there's like a spell to help you fight in water. Maybe there is.
Freedom of movement? It did in the previous edition, but I don't know what it does these days.
Uh, as far as I remember, ranged attacks, the like normal range attacks, just don't hit. So
Freedom of movement might be good just because if it likes to like entangle people with their tentacles, you know.
yeah.
What's the cost of a level 4 spell scroll?
Or what?
Level 4 spell scroll.
70 gold pieces. It is level 7, so Ildaris might have that available.
I can just learn it. What is the spell you're thinking about, Joss?
Freedom of movement.
Yeah, I can learn it.
You automatically succeed escaping, immobilized, grabbed, or restrained.
How
That
long?
would be very useful.
10 minutes. Targets
Okay.
one creature touched.
Okay. If it's available cheap, then I would like to attempt to learn the spell.
The scroll is available. It's level 7, so no issue there.
Alright, pay the gold then.
Right. It's a 4th level spell, so DC is let's see, +4/+1. I can assurance this to learn it. It will cost 36 gold pieces to learn it from the scroll on top. If we have that available.
Yeah.
If you take the 36 off, as well as whatever you paid for the scroll, then I can also prepare it. Whenever, if we do, are we like gonna try and fight it today, or
So,
what's the plan?
like the previous level, we have that little western corner left of that level. So the Froggermoth seemingly hangs out there, and then whatever in like the little bunker corner, I think that's what we have left, and it'll probably be a good idea to clear it.
Okay,
Um,
then I will prepare it.
yes.
Is it called freedom of movement?
It is these days. It's called unfettered movement.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
I would also like to buy 4 potions of swimming.
That is possible.
Hey, alright, I will do that. Everyone can take a potion of swimming.
Okay.
It gives you a swim speed equal to your land speed. So you don't drown. Or need to do constant athletics checks to move or stay afloat when fighting a beast in water. Might need to get more of these when we fight the dragon, because I do believe they're also aquatic.
Right, and I guess I give you the
Mhm.
water breathing because that doesn't give you water breathing, right? So
No, it does not.
okay. Well, I can pair water breathing and freedom movements as my 4th level spells.
Mm-hmm.
I prepared as level 4. It's all day, 5 creatures. So
That is really good.
Oh, I don't even have to check if I can cast it.
Oh yeah. Go
well,
through your cleric powers.
it says arcane. I don't know if it's anything else.
No, then no.
Well,
But
take a look.
It might just say arcane because I have it on my list. It might be something else.
Unfettered
Arcane-
movement is
It is
divine.
divine.
Yeah, unfettered movement is divine.
All right.
And water breathing as well.
Hey,
Also
load us up, Rogar.
Where's my spell compendium?
Yeah, you need water breathing for Rogar's faith so that you can
Yeah,
just
yeah,
keep
yeah.
pounding down. You don't need to worry about breathing.
Then we don't need the potions. That's good. Let's save some money with that then.
I get my
All right.
my list of potential spells
Yes.
here from the book somewhere. Spells. There, unfettered movement. You say?
Yeah, and water breathing, please.
All right. Can't be grabbed or restrained. All right. 10 minutes, 1 creature. Cool. I'll just get rid of some. These other things. Seems like we want a bunch of this for a fight like this. Is there any reason to upcast it? I don't think so.
which one?
Unfettered
feather.
movement. There's
You can't. There's no heightened effect.
there's no benefit to it.
The water breathing at 4 is well, it has multiple heightens, but
Water breathing. Do you have any thought level spells you could do unfettered movement? I have 3, so I can't do every one.
I can take one for myself. I only really have like 4 spell slots ever, and my
All right.
items are giving me
So
more.
I feel like if one person can get grappled, we're just telling the creature who to go for.
Yes. So Armina shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
A 3rd level water breathing seems perfectly fine. That's 8 hours.
Mm.
Oh, that's perfect. Yes.
I mean,
Sure, yeah.
Honestly, I don't think we need more than that. I don't think I'm blinded anyway. So.
Yeah.
Big boss monsters usually not. Don't care about that. Here we go. Water breathing, unfettered movement. You pray and Caden delivers.
Excellent.
Let's go kill it.
Let's go kill it.
Right, we still need the
Mean.
potions of swimming, right?
Maybe it's a nice
I mean,
creature,
we can
right?
get them, I suppose. Do we need them?
But how like does the freedom of movement let us
Give
just
you a swim
swim
speed?
like without a
Yeah.
problem? Like
No, you repel hindrances that would affect a creature while under the spell's effect. The target ignores effects that would give them a circumstance penalty to speed. When they attempt to escape an effect that has them immobilized, grabbed, or restrained, they automatically succeed unless the effect is magical or of a higher rank than the unfettered movement cast.
I'm looking at the aquatic rules and it says you're off guard unless you have a swim speed.
Let's
So-
get that then.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, my drow friends, we need those potions. So bring them back,
Mhm.
please.
Minus 2 penalty to melee slashing and bludgeoning attacks that pass through water. Can't cast fire spells or use actions with fire trait on water. Yeah. Okay. This doesn't work. Oh, great.
um, there's no swing. Alright, I'm gonna grab a potion. Yahoo!
Done.
And then we have girded our loins, taken a rest. We are heading out to kill a Froggemoth.
All right.
Put the potions in the stasher.
No, I just dragged them. But
Yeah,
I
if you go
can.
to consumables, you can buy them straight onto your sheet.
I can put stuff in the stash if you want, Mark.
Potion. For breathing.
Potion of swimming.
Alright, cool. Potion. Swimming. $50.
50 buckaroos.
Oh, give me one of those then. Oh,
All right. Your rest occurs without interruption.
Good.
In the morning, whenever you had to wake up, you can fetch a uninspired but filling meal of, baked fungus, some meat, and are basically left to your own devices in the fortress. You can leave whenever you like and return whenever you like. Also done up for, taking the time to explore and interact with some of the people. Also have the hero point I have to hand out because it's been an hour.
Yahoo!
but now, but also you did some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did stuff I approve of. So you get
Mhm.
mechanical bonuses that make you not die, maybe.
That would be nice.
And then from what I've gathered, your plan is to head back up.
That's correct.
This is not the right map, is it? It's not. This is the right map.
Oh god, can I switch scenes? Everything's crashing.
Oh, let me know when you're loaded. I switched to the wrong map, which you didn't have preloaded.
Means there's more levels below. Many more.
Well, the Quora said like, oh yeah, these upper levels, you know,
Yeah.
basically in the first half at the moment.
How do you feel about doing the first 10%? Well, pretty good so far.
Turning around, leaving, never coming back.
Why can't I? Okay, I think you might have to manually switch to -7 here.
-7. Do I do that?
You click on it.
Okay, it says it popped up.
There we go. Prison mummy gnome. All I see on your stream. Just peeking at that. Big text on the left.
Oh yeah.
Just in the darkness.
Yes. There's a mummy gnome. Mental note. Okay then. So the froggy mouth. I mean, we need a. I mean, do we need a
It
boat?
lives over here, so
Yeah. Do we need a boat even with all the stuff we have loaded up?
no.
No. All right.
Oh, just don't slow us down.
All right. Boldly, we will stride forward.
All right. Past the rock door.
It's a rock door.
Massive bird is disguised as a door.
But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. Rock lobster.
So we know that there's like evil gnomes down in that chasm.
Yeah. Do we know if there was evil creatures in these like bunker rooms over here, Ship?
Little houses.
You don't know.
Yeah, probably just abandoned, right?
I don't know. It seems unlikely. Oh, I guess I'll sneak ahead and take a look, maybe.
Can we kill
Yes,
the
give-
frog above?
Give me just a second. Torfin, as Amina marches confidently towards the cluster of mushrooms over there, you do notice that they seem to be moving as if responding to her approach. And you're fairly certain that's a bad thing.
I will call out for her to stop.
She'll do so.
You can basically stop here.
Now that she has stopped, are they reacting still?
I seem to have paused for the moment, but there's still movement. Give me a nature check.
Okay. Sure.
Well, you're fairly certain that maybe it was just trick of the mind. You can't imagine any mushroom that could actually, it's not going to grow legs. But basically, as you think that, suddenly the bulbous top of one of the mushrooms detaches and floats. As we will go into initiative.
Oh, fancy that.
I need to put on some music.
Oh, shoot. Sheep, do you mind adding a +2 to Armina's initiative when you have a second?
Sure, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
I was disappointed in 11. You guys rolled so high.
37. That's pretty good. All right. As Amina, in front of you, you can see the enormous top of one of the mushrooms detach and float menacingly towards you.
Okay.
You do, however, get to react first.
Behind all the foliage.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, she'll take her free yield raise. And I see you, sneaky second one. I'll sorry, game's paused, but she'll step forward
Oh,
and there we go. Battle music. Now I can fight. Oh, terrible.
Strike at it, but it's got pretty tough, leathery sort of skin.
I'll try again with map. Oh my god. It's okay. Get the bad rolls out for the mushroom so that we have good ones for the froggy myth.
Oh my god, it begins.
Yep. That's me.
Dancer.
All right, well, Armina has made contact, so I shall try the same. Can I move in here, or is it blocked?
Yes, but it's greater difficult terrain, so every square counts as 4.
Every square counts as 4 squares.
Yes.
Then no. not doing that then. Moving up here. Targeting the one here. It's hard. Hang up. A weird creature. Let's see if we can hit it.
Mushroom cap.
Yeah. I have to think about that, but
Yeah, you aren't entirely sure if it is a creature, but it certainly seems to have hostile intent, sort of floating towards you with some determination, although very slowly.
UFO.
it's coming right for us. It's hey, hit it. Yeah, 22 off guard. There we go. Watch this now fucking explode for like 12d6 or something. That is 19.
You strike at it. It reacts almost like, almost like flesh. There's a bit of oozing liquid, not entirely unlike blood, but it's certainly not a flesh and blood creature.
Right. Well, get it again, I suppose. Yes.
Does your debilitate work on it?
Yeah, can it be enfeebled?
Sure.
Enfeebled. And then 29 damage on the second attack.
Did I do the first attack yet? Wait, no. How do I... Oh, that's the damage. Sorry. You strike, yeah.
Alright. That's me.
As the puffball will suddenly, slowly move towards Dancer in particular here, and then rapidly expand as if trying to smash into him. As it will attempt to bloom at him.
Alright.
Pushing into you with surprising force, as well as spores and poison.
No, weird mushroom, don't do it. You could be better. You could be beer.
The most noble of purposes.
This is really strange because
It is
the
an
fungus
enemy.
is mindless, so how can it hesitate under the weight of visions of redemption? I'm not sure that works, but rules are rules.
It is granted sentience just at a moment so it can feel guilt.
I mean, it doesn't have any tags that would apply here, so I guess
hate to
it
be this
works.
guy, but I think Dancer is out of
Oh,
range.
what? Dancer moved too far away, yeah.
Oh, Dancer's also out of range.
Rogar should be closer to
So-
me.
You should go for the mushrooms. You could have done it.
No, I couldn't. Like, would have been
There.
20 squares to get like.
There.
No, it would be like 20 squares to enter that. I can't do that.
30 squares, right? You could do 30 feet.
Right, then take 20 bludgeoning and poison.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not too bad.
As it will then bloom at Armina here. For a crit.
Now,
That's
Well,
20.
it has
I'm
to.
in, right? Yeah, there you go.
Now it should feel bad.
I promised I didn't have an agenda there. Just happened to work
sure,
out.
Sure.
Sure, that's some damage. 48, okay, it'll be enfeebled too, sure. But not enfeebled 3, that's too much.
Take half. Sounds good. Oh, sorry. I want to heal.
No,
I
not
wanna-
half.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What is the resistance on?
We just put the effect
Plus
on your
level
buff.
11.
But yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, I can. Yeah, champion's resistance on myself, and then block damage. What? Hang on.
I think it just
Sorry.
posted twice for some reason.
Yeah, something's going wrong here. But you can keep going while I figure this out.
Well, third attack will be to bloom against Dancer again. No, that's a crit miss. Torvin.
Oh, okay.
Well, these things are kind of
Resist.
hidden, so just trying.
Damage. There we go.
Oh,
Now it worked.
okay, I will cast a first strike on myself, and then I will attempt to shoot this thing. Huh. Dex. That's a crit. Wow.
That is it.
Okay. This is the bow. This is the fire, which will be doubled.
Right, so 8 from that, and then the 17 doubled?
Yes, and 5d4 persistent fire on top.
Right. You rolled an unarmed attack for your bow there.
Oh. Weird. Do I not have my bow equipped? Oh, I don't. Sorry. Let me roll that damage again. For the bow.
Yep.
Crit damage.
It is
There we go.
on fire.
A bit better.
Yeah, that's a bit better, especially because they appear to be particularly vulnerable to piercing damage.
Oh, lovely.
As you know, the arrow like pierces the thing, leaving a burning hole, and yeah, you did a lot of damage. It is. If it were a creature, it would be flaming, but it is a fungus, so it's just sort of wobbling.
Well, that's 3 actions. Done.
Roga.
Sheep, sorry. It didn't matter because you already got a crit. But as part of my block there, can I choose to either go backwards or be off guard?
Sure, it'll be shoved. And is your size or smaller? It's not.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Titan Wrestler? Might affect
Does it
it.
apply to this? No.
No?
Has to be maneuvers. And...
Which squares of these count as being in the terrain?
These ones do.
5. I'll take a step there I could do. And then I can attack it with my rapier. Because it doesn't seem strong enough for me to really use spells on, you know?
That's it. For piercing, which works
Ooh.
pretty damn well.
Do the second attack for once. Oh. Yeah.
And it is
Get some.
almost destroyed. It's got many holes in it. There's like a balloon that's sort of deflating, but not all of it. It's still managing to float.
Well, that'll do.
The other puffball will gingerly float like here, and then shoots a jet of spores at Rogar.
Hits.
For 15 poison damage. Followed by another one. Which misses. Amina.
Alright. We'll raise the shield. Make our attack. There we go. Man, I am not rolling good very well today. 18 damage.
Right. You strike the puffball. That
Explodes.
falls, wavers, and then explodes in an explosion of spores.
Ugh.
Everyone within 20, which is... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Everyone except
Everyone.
Torfin.
Oh, I guess not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, emanation would be from every square, wouldn't it? Yes, that would cover Torfin as well. Give me a fortitude save.
That's cool.
Everyone fails. You take 39 poison damage.
Ow.
What?
You still had the champion effect on you.
There we go. Just damage myself again.
I cannot blame the dead for exploding when they die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you?
Nope.
Right.
And then
Anything else?
yeah, so if I kill this guy, I'm gonna actually hang on a sec. Can I try and shove this one down the pit over here?
It is floating. It might
Ah.
float down though, but it wouldn't die from fall damage.
Okay, cool. Well, never mind then. We'll move up in front of Rogar and raise a shield as last action.
All right. Bouncer.
Alright, well, I'm almost dead, but I am sure I will be saved. We'll move up here. Target. Go to work.
That's a crit.
60.
Oh.
Smash into it, setting it on
Awesome.
fire.
Enfeebled.
Yep, enfeebled one as well. And it is off guard. Let's see, because I have specialization in blades.
End of your next turn.
And on my next turn, it's off guard. Yeah.
Yay, thank you.
Very good. And oh, hit it again. It's a miss. Disappointing, but here we go. Done.
Over.
Well, given that they seen one of them piercing, maybe it's better to shoot times instead of casting spells and such. So I will. I assume it has cover or something.
Yeah, from the mushrooms currently.
If I moved here, would I be fine?
Yes.
I
You
don't-
would have a clear shot there.
Let me just make sure I'm not gonna stand like something that's like gonna. Like here? that good enough?
Yep, that works.
Alright. Oh shoot. That's a crit. 28.
Always love seeing that with a bow.
28.
Then attack again. -5. That's a hit. For 12. And
Weakness really come into play here.
I'm done.
I don't think
Roger,
I
Roger.
can finish it off. So instead, I'm going to try to make sure you guys do survive. So start with Battlefield Medicine on Dancer.
Uh-huh.
Boom. Hit points, and let's do one on Amina too. Ooh, you get the good one.
Thank you.
And that's the reactions. So,
Alright, the puffball will do what it does, defend itself by blooming. Trying to push you with spores and stuff, I guess. And second against Amina here? No! And third against Dancer again. No! Terrible. At the end of the turn, however, Dancer, you're the closest. You can see from the little building in the dark here, the door suddenly swings open and a large creature steps through. Looking around with an angry expression, letting out a roar as it spots you.
land crocodile.
Yeah, basically.
Got company.
Agrees. We're killing his god puffballs.
Amina.
If you would like, I could probably shoot it while you move away.
Might not be the worst idea.
Yeah, we should definitely get away from this thing. I really like the idea of it's probably way too big, it's too far, but I really want to try and figure out a way to yeet this thing over towards that so it explodes and then it hurts the other one. Just don't think I have that in my toolkit, given how big they are.
They are quite big and heavy.
That's fine. I'll move over here for one action. It's just out of range. No, I would not be caught in the explosion. That's good.
If you use sudden charge, right, you get a strike out of your 2 moves if you're going to move anyway. Do you have that, or I forget? I thought you used that before. Or maybe it was something else.
I don't think I have sudden charge, no.
Maybe it's something similar. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm just making sure that I'm correct. No, yeah, I don't have it. I'm not really sure what to do here, to be honest. I'll shield block and then fuck do I do with this last action?
Intimidate, maybe? I don't know.
I could try. Yeah. Intimidate this guy. What action would that be? Demoralize. Oh, I have to select the language.
Do you have intimidating, Claire?
I think I do actually.
You don't need to. Then you can just do it.
Let me
Or
make
at
sure
least
that's
it should
correct.
let you.
Oh no, I think I was considering it, but I don't see it here. So Unless
Oh.
it shows
Also,
somebody else.
real quick, I mean, as you approach the creature, you are assaulted by a horrible stench emanating from it.
Oh,
Give me a
great.
fortitude save. It is stinky. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh my god. Rolling terribly today.
You are sickened 1 and slowed 1.
It's
As long as
fine.
you're
I'm
sickened.
gonna use a hero point. I am in theory quite good at con saves. There we go.
Alright, never mind. You are neither.
Wonderful. No, ready reuses 2 actions, yeah. So fucking hell. I guess I'll just stride again. Just get in closer with it. Over here.
Right.
Do these mushrooms look nah. Let's go over here. There we go.
Okay.
Done. Sorry I took so long.
Oh, no worries. Dancer.
Hey, I'm still pretty hurt, but I could go. Orphan thinks he can take out the big mushroom. That's fine. Dancer would rather not be next to it, in fact.
Yep.
And we'll move up here. Let's see. Is that with outside of 20? Yes. Alright. Goody gumdrops. This thing, whatever that is, I don't like. See if we can kill it.
Yeah. What you do know is that it smells horrible.
Yes.
Give me a fortitude save.
I am perfectly fine with this.
Yeah. You've smelled worse. Barely.
I'm sharing room with Rogar, alright? So, like, you know.
Wow.
Dude, like, his breath can, like, self-ignite. It's incredible.
It's true.
Alright, creature's off guard because of gang up. Let's strike it. Hit.
That is it.
22 damage.
Slice into it.
After that, I will spend 1 action to turn invisible.
Nice. I assume you want to enfeeble him too, right?
Yes. 1 action to turn invisible, twisting the clasp of my cloak of Elvenkind.
The cloak is 2 actions.
Oh, is it 2?
Yeah. It's got 2 little symbols.
I don't see that.
No?
Just a cloak scrap, an interact action, it says.
Yeah, that's to
but-
get
but-
the item bonus to stealth check. Scroll down. Just a little bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind then. Thought it was gonna be cool.
I mean, you could be cool, but it takes 2 actions.
The Nega Matador.
That would have been fun. Oh well. Just strike it normally then. Hey, another hit. Also good. 26 damage.
Strike and strike. It's the basically upright walking alligator lets out another grumbling roar before it fixates thoroughly on Dancer here, as he was the one who has heard a lot, and will try to bite him.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to do a reflex with me? No, it's just gonna go for the bite.
That's it.
Jaws snapping for 23 piercing and a d6 of persistent acid.
Right.
I believe you have to. I just click damage. Yep. No, it is damage. That is not right. You are damage. There we go. And then it will follow that up with a claw and another claw after. Slashing, ripping. The second attack, however, misses.
Dancer, you appear to be hurt.
I have 3 hit points left.
So you're too far from me.
If only someone had a taunt. Ah!
I
Blow
will,
up. Sorry.
I will delay until after Rogar. Give him time to get
Okay.
out.
That's so nice. Just have to get 20 away. I can't. So either I can save Dancer or myself.
What would Kaden do?
I know you won't get much of the heal out of it, but you do the touch
Hayden
shield.
would punch the mushroom,
Yeah, it's true.
so I
He's
would
a-
do neither
He has a rapier.
of the options. I'll go over here though and accept that I'll probably be in the cloud because I feel like Dancer needs a little pick me up, and that takes 2 actions, so I can't use a 3rd action to move. Alas, what we do. Where's clerics? I'll cast a 2-action heal. Targeting Dancer as the target. Heal the living.
Fill me up with your divine energy.
Oh,
Pretty good filling.
best I could do is 65.
Feel much better.
Alright. That's me turn then.
Right, Dolphin.
Yeah, I could shoot this thing, or
Otherwise it's gonna move back to us.
yeah. I have Wall of Stone, but I don't know if it's worth putting out in the way. I don't even know how it works.
So, Rogar, it is stinky. Give me a 40 to take.
Oh.
I don't suppose if you have a wall of stone
answer.
up there, that might affect the AoE, like provide a source of
Emanations are blocked by like line of like, so if I do put up a wall, it won't go through it. I'm just not sure what methods of movement this thing has. It could just float over it. So
Just kill it.
yeah, I will. I'm just thinking through my options. We'll shoot it.
There's a hit. Oh, 5 plus its weakness. Still wobbling.
Okay, I will guarantee this. Sure strike. And then last action, shoot a -5. That's a crit.
27. That will do it. As it dies and explodes. I believe that hits Rogar only?
Yeah.
Give me a fortitude save. That's a success. You take half of this.
It's not so bad.
You get gently dusted by clinging spores. Right, Amina.
Launch for the first attack. For 18 damage. Raise shield, set up aid for Dancer.
Right? Dancer.
Well, take the 8.
Okay. +6 modifier on this attack.
It's pretty good.
Fucking. Alright.
Well,
Not a crit, but still, yeah.
It is a crit. The DC is 15 to 8 these days.
Oh, they
Yep.
lowered it. Nice.
Yeah, they
Cool.
did.
Good.
There you go. Take a +3.
For some reason it got lowered. Yeah, that's the crit.
Funny was high and lower levels, so.
Yeah, I think probably
How
the
many
fact that
pluses
flat
do I get?
was- +3.
Plus 3.
I'm very cooperative, don't you know?
Yes. I'll say. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Fire! Yes!
There we go. Oh, completely unnecessary.
Bury the
20,
blade.
just because.
Bury the blade. 46.
Roll damage twice.
Yes.
Masterful stroke. And it is off guard.
Yes, it is off guard. And burning, and enfeebled. We will strike again. We must strike! Yes! Damage is pouring out. Very good. 29
It is
damage.
pouring.
Die! Die, you beast!
It is pushed into a corner trying to protect itself with its like massive claws, but it's just not working.
Dancer just scything into it.
As
I have a
you
third.
take 4 damage.
I have a third action.
Sorry, yes.
Excuse me. I mean, I might try to scare it with the third. I don't think I can reliably hit it with that third action. So I will attempt to look at it menacingly. I feel I have a good chance here since I'm gonna carve it up pretty hard. So let's intimidate. I have intimidating glare, so 26.
No, it is not intimidated. It is angry.
Alright. Oh,
Okay, but now you take your 4 poison and a recovery check. Or 4 acid, rather. They're still on acid. So,
Yes.
I mean, the only possible solution this creature has for this situation is to just kill all of you, starting with Dancer. As it will, however, miss with the bite. You know, the teeth snapping, but Dancer moving out of the way. A claw, however, connects.
yep. Yes.
For 22. Followed by the claw backswing, which does miss. Like he smashes into one of the fungi next to Dancer, completely tearing it apart.
Wounds are slowing it
Okay.
down, probably.
It is also on fire, that is true.
Yes. He's burning.
Well, it seems like it just stab it.
Wow. Rogar for the kill here.
I mean, what's he gonna do, right? Oh, just right the tongue.
Also, I didn't get any divine protection back there. Dancer will notice.
He didn't need it.
A net 1.
Well,
Real protection with
Oh,
a
of course.
present.
let's wait for this guy to explode. Oh,
Everything
waddle.
explodes.
He was a fungus all along.
He's wearing one of those like
Yes, it's a hat.
yeah, those DMS vests that
Yeah,
the
sweats.
assassins were wearing.
Is this movement legal? Sheep? I don't know if you can see my
Yes.
plan.
That seems fine here. The path to the south there is easily traversable, just the large mushrooms.
Nothing fancy. I'll just take a shot. Aha.
It's a good hit, stinging him as he staggers.
Last one, minus 5.
I mean, oh, sorry.
That's okay. I
No,
missed it.
that is a miss.
Finish him off.
I will try. Been rolling absolute dog shit today. Hey, that's pretty good.
He says, then rolls a 37.
Uh-huh.
And with that another
That
slice.
attack roll was higher than every other D20 I've rolled put together today.
No, today's good for me. But
Yeah.
I'm stealing a
As
roll.
the-
Sorry.
I know you know the feeling. That one.
As the reptile
of
creature drops
twos.
with a thump. Combat
Alright.
is over.
Nice.
swing.
The waddle
Now
over here.
everyone can gather on the bridge to get triaged.
Maybe off the bridge.
Yeah, I don't.
It's
I
a
want
nice
to
bridge.
I don't trust.
Nah,
This completely safe bridge.
I'm good.
No. So what is your favorite color?
My favorite color.
These days, the blue of a sunlit sky.
We'll go
There
here.
you go. The blood red of my enemies
Oh my!
pouring out on the stones in front of me.
Oh, like wine.
Lex the blade, yes.
Well, you haven't fought enemies with red blood in a while.
Oh,
Well, I can treat 4 targets with medicine, so we'll do just that.
yep. Hook me up, Dark.
Get started on that. Well, It's what you call a minimum viable success there.
Rogar MD. He's a bit drunk, it's fine.
It's lupus.
All right, everyone, have that.
Lyme disease.
Well, I think today we're just gonna go with the leeches, honestly.
Huge jar of leeches.
Yeah. You too, Amina, if you
Oh,
care to have some healing.
I do. Thank you.
And we can continue for another 10 minutes to do another one. And I will opt to just do another check. Because that was kind of garbage. Like the low DC, good chance of a crit, low chance of failure. I say that. That's a hero point.
Oh god. Help.
Yeah.
There we go. No risk of anything happening. This is all fine. Just get in there. He knows he almost slowed Dancer and Torvid together.
How would that be possible? Torford is made of bark.
Sort of chimera creature, you know.
Oh no. A leaf elf.
Wood
Yes.
elf.
Yeah. I've heard that elves are close to nature, but this is ridiculous.
You too, Amina.
I am.
Do we want to continue for another 10 minutes? I mean,
I'm fine. I'm missing only 2 hit points.
Amina, you good? You feeling?
Yeah, I'm only
happy?
missing 2 either as well. So.
And you did heal from that 23, yeah?
Then I'm missing nothing.
Then I am probably the most hurt one, which is fine because I'm not going to be in the front line of that fight.
Thorfinn, could I have gotten some shield repair during that?
Yeah. What's the? You have a new shield now, right?
I do. I have
Yeah.
a lesser sturdy shield.
What is the item level of that?
Check my inventory. Level 7 item.
DC 23. Is that right? Sheep. Based on the crafting DCs. I don't know if
It
that's.
sounds about right.
3. My crafting is. Did I take assurance in crafting? Yes, I did. Then it would be exactly. Let me just check. So I'll roll with assurance to see what it's up as. 23. So is that 20? Yeah, that's just enough to succeed with assurance. So you heal. Oh, well, we took 20 minutes, so like you would heal basically.
Twice. I'm only missing 16 hit points.
Yeah,
on
it'd
that
be like
fight, so
30. Because I'm expert, so it'd be 30 HP for 20 minutes, no, sorry, 30 HP for 10 minutes because I'm master or expert. I mean.
So never been better.
Yeah, the eyepiece gives an extra 5 HP per proficiency rank, so it's 15
Wow.
per proficiency rank. That's nice. All right.
That's very nice. Never better.
Well, I
Thank you.
think that went quite well.
I'd say so. To the Froghemoth?
Ah, yes.
Or whatever else.
That'd be a good chance to pre-buff, though. Just
Yeah.
that up there. Oh, just for the whole thing. Let's just do this. You know, it's a good start.
Yes.
We can now all breathe underwater for 8 hours.
Excellent.
How many unfettered movements do you have?
3.
Yeah, I have 1, so I can cast it on myself.
Here, everyone have one.
I know.
It's not an
Cast my
effect.
own.
You just have to remember it.
Okay, thank you.
And then we sprint for the water immediately.
Drink the potion of swim as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just jump in, I
It's
drown.
to say that we do this like right at the waters.
Sink as a rock.
I think potion would float, right?
Yeah, he does float.
Okay.
Potion of swimming.
Oh, can I swim?
I would jump off the water here.
Complete armor and everything. Just
Whee!
Just with a leap into the murky, swampy water.
We're heroes, damn it. This is the Avengers Age of Ultron shot. You know, I'm just launching ourselves off the cliff.
Water.
Yeah, you see us cut from the side. Action shot diving into the water.
in air as we then look out of the eye, see it's boiling water. Like, oh no.
Oh, so it's
We
acid all
realize it as
along.
we're falling. Yeah.
Well,
And you jump in. It's impossible to see through the water, like if you're swimming under the surface. You do notice some skittering, some fish presumably swimming away from you. But there's no immediate reaction of anything large, as far as you can tell.
let's move north. Keep an eye out. We saw it last up by the jetty.
Yeah. And seems unlikely that it would be able to swim past us, like certainly at this first bit, but as we get into wider water, let's try and spread in such a way to prevent that.
Yeah, stop.
Oh.
You know, you basically managed to get here. I'm assuming Roga is not too far behind.
Mm-hmm.
As with no indication whatsoever, suddenly in front of you, a enormous creature reaches out of the water, towering over you effectively.
Let's get him.
As with a roar, the Froghemoth appears. With
Yeah, that's the fucking creature right there. Look at that thing.
It's aquatic ambush as it immediately strikes Amina, who is off guard against the strike. But we will go into initiative.
If Armina rolls higher than its initiative, then does it get to do that?
No, this is an action it can take while not being detected yet.
Right.
Like it just does this before combat.
You have Amina's war cry, like she rolls highest and she just screams all of a sudden, and then it pops up.
War garble.
As it will try to.
I'm gonna see Amina's first, right?
True.
Okay.
Amina
well.
is after.
Oh, 3 demoralize.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this attack at least still happens before initiative.
Yeah.
This attack, which is a critical hit
Mm-hmm.
with its tentacle for 24 bludgeoning, and you are grabbed.
All right.
Not be. Freedom.
You need to spend an action
Right.
to get loose, but when you do, you automatically succeed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
It doesn't prevent
Yes,
you from.
you
Gotcha.
can be grabbed, but
It's just an
no, you
action. to get
can't.
out of it.
So my exploration action is to defend, and I have quick shield blocks, so I'm going to block that damage.
Yeah.
And then
good.
take it.
Yeah,
and then
you can be grabbed, but when you attempt to escape, it automatically succeeds.
Yep.
Unless, yeah.
You spend an
Yeah.
action to escape.
Yeah.
Right. And then open.
Okay, so is this thing solely underneath, or is it like half up or down, or like where in the water?
It is mostly above water.
Oh, great. Okay. Then I can aim at it from above the water, and I won't suffer problems.
Also, you can take your free recall knowledge.
Yes, that would be nice. What?
Occultism.
Okay. All right. Abomination.
What question would you like answered?
Well, people don't really target saves that much here. So, how about any weaknesses, if any?
As far as you're aware, it has no weaknesses other than maybe fire.
Okay. I will try that then. I will spell strike with a fire spell. And see what happens. It's a miss. Here we go. One round. Outside of the. Let me just check. No, I'm inside. Okay. Last action, I will cast Runic Compression to recharge my spell strike and also to put Thundering on my bow, and I'm done.
Right, it is the Froghemoth's turn, and Amina, at least for the moment, is still grabbed. Which would mean the tentacle wrapped around Amina will try to constrict her. Give me a fortitude save. I can't give you a thing to click because I just can't. That would be a critical failure.
Oh, I've already used my hero points, so
Alright, in that case you take double this damage and you fall unconscious as the tentacle squeezes the life out of you.
gotcha. Well, that sucks.
All right.
Wow, okay.
We wake you up again.
And then it's gonna eat you.
Great.
Actually, it can't. It doesn't have you. It's gonna transfer you from the tentacle to its mouth as an action, and then eat you. Nom nom nom. Let's see. Monster attempts an athletics checks opposed by the grab creature's reflex DC. Can you roll a reflex DC while unconscious?
I would imagine not.
You have -4 stance penalty to reflex saves while unconscious.
You
Okay,
can.
so you
but-
can,
You still can, yes.
but it's a -4. Then
Alright.
give me a
Right.
reflex save.
-4 circumstance modifier.
This is for post. It rolls a critical athletics,
Jesus. Okay.
which means you are now swallowed. You have to hold your breath or start suffocating. You also take
Can I hold my
26
breath?
bludgeoning damage. I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, I think that's intuitive. You take
if I'm
that bludgeoning
unconscious,
damage,
I
and
don't-
again, at the end of each of your turns, you're also slowed 1 while swallowed. Oh, not that.
Cool.
Not the Froghemoth. Amina is slowed 1. Can I drag that onto you? There. Alright, it has eaten Amina. Roger.
How do we get Amina out? Can we?
I don't know.
Presumably killing the creature would do it.
I don't think we can kill it in time.
I have a plan, guys.
All right.
Look at it.
I know what you're gonna do.
You're hungry, huh? Well, how about this?
Uh-huh.
Now they have to vomit to get rid of it.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey.
It succeeds.
Well, it's still sickened,
Yeah.
but it can vomit without a check.
It is true.
How are you going to keep something in your mouth if you're going to vomit?
It's
Oh,
true.
lucky myth.
Ah,
You know, Amina's bathing in a bath full of like
mashed potatoes and
Yeah.
balls and ugh,
gravy.
Oh,
God. Oh god. What's happening down there?
So
Kind of
it's
thing you
just
want to be
spilling out of the
unconscious
creature.
for.
Right, well, it's worth a try at
Let's
least,
see.
you know? He should
I
be
like
sickened.
it. I like it.
One might even say flavorful.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I'll
Let's
leave.
see. You are no longer unconscious because you took damage.
Yay.
Cut your way out.
Okay, so
But you
Yeah,
are slowed 1 and grabbed. And blind. I think.
So he can spend an
I-
action to be ungrabbed. Does that
Yeah,
mean he
so-
comes out?
Yes, if you escape through the monster's mouth.
yeah, I have freedom of movement still on. So can I just like
So
swim
you
my
can
way
just
out
do
of the
that.
mouth? Okay. Split.
You are
You know
just
what? I'll
so
go onto the
magically
cockpit here
slippery.
on the other side. There we go.
If you're swimming, you can't be prone. So I don't know if you're still prone if you get out there on the dock.
No, I don't think so. You're also no longer grabbed.
Wonderful. And all right, that worked out better than I thought. We'll raise a shield and start slashing. That is the most disturbing freedom of movement I've ever seen.
Just slides in
Moving
and
like a
out.
fish wiggling out of a froghemoth's mouth.
Ugh. As gravy and mashed potatoes just gush out of it.
Like a salmon moving
Yeah.
against the current of gravy and mashed potatoes.
As Roger is stuffing it in with his magic. Now I imagine it's just a meatball beam
God.
from Roger
Nobody
shooting
make
in.
fan art of this.
Mashed potatoes and meatballs just...
Horrible.
Dancer.
Horrible.
Alright, the situation has resolved itself. Most excellent. Full speed ahead. He swims up like a fish. Creature is flanked thanks to gang up, and let's get it to business.
It does turn out it has swiveling eyes on its eye stalks. It cannot be flanked.
Can it be flat-footed with a deception?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to do that then. Have to do that then. Very good at this. But that was a good roll.
That'll do it, yeah.
Is it a crit?
No.
Alright, now it is off guard. Yes. 29. Some fire in there as well, if that mattered.
The fire does not seem to be overly effective. Like, not more effective than usual, let me put it.
See, that was swim, feint, strike. I am done.
Don't forget your debilitate.
Yes, enfeebled 1.
Open.
Yeah, I mean, shoot it. Let's do. Shoot. Missed. Alright. Recharge. I'm done.
Right, well... The metal woman was a thoroughly unpleasant dining experience. So sadly... through against Dancer. Yes, it is also hungry. That's a crit.
God.
Well,
For 50 piercing damage. You're grabbed. As a free action, and then it'll eat you as an action. Well, give me a... Oh, this is versus your reflex DC. Sorry, I did that wrong with Amina. But that's a crit success, so you are in fact eaten.
yes.
You are slowed. You are inside the froggy
Can
moth.
I dodge that? Can I use my dodge action to get out of that? I'll dodge.
Depends what it says. But it would just downgrade it to a success at best, which is still the same outcome.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And you take 23 bludgeoning damage as it swallows you.
Oh, I have 12 hit points left.
With its third action, it is going to... Oh, it wants to eat Roga. Doesn't want to... No, it wants to kill Amina first. It'll then do a tentacle attack at map -8. Which does hit for 25 bludgeoning. Serve?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sorry. 25. No, 31 hits and 25 damage. We'll shield block that and.
Actually, it'll grab you as well with its tentacle. Roga.
Sounds good.
Well, how do you heal that which you can't see? You delay until after Dancer.
There we go.
Okay, Amina.
Can you give me a boost on my next hit? By chance. Or
Yeah, I could aid you.
I'm gonna try and slam it hard.
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
my thing doesn't have to be for Dancer.
Yep.
It just tends to be up there in melee with me. So yeah, I'll attack. I'll miss. I'll raise the shields and set up an aid for Torfin.
Which would mean that you remain grabbed.
Oh right. I'll not raise a shield and just use an action to get out of that.
Okay. Then, Downside, it's your turn.
Spend an action to get out.
If you have freedom of movement, then you just do that.
I do, yes.
Alright. Where do you want to go?
I would like to go here, please.
Right.
Whop. Well, Roger is behind me. Everything will be fine. Absolutely sure. Yeah, let's stab this creature. Spent one action to get out. I have 2 left. Feint it again, I guess. I need to try to feint it.
You're flanking with Amina, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, flank it.
unflankable.
Oh, yes.
'Cause not only is it a monster of titanic proportions, it is also unflankable.
But
There it
even
is.
with your like
Omnidirectional vision.
special feat.
Even with my gang up, yep.
All right.
I could use the dust to become invisible, I guess. I might do that, actually. But then I can't be
I don't know if
healed.
Trogar can't be targeted, yeah.
Like, you need that feat, sense allies, or whatever it is. Alright. 32?
That is just enough.
Hey. Oh, hopefully it's worth it. It is not worth it. Hero point that. No. No, I'm done.
And Roga.
Well, probably gonna heal Dancer. Cast a heal spell. I've done this before, targeting the living. Let's see what kind of healing we get. Here we go. I have that Dancer. 64 hit points. It's something. And then, for lack of something to do with one action, I will cast Shield.
Right. Pathfinder.
Okay. I will cast Final Short Strike. And I will blow my highest level damage spell and see if this hits. How much do you give me, Armina? To my spell.
I will make the attack right now. Pretty guaranteed unless I roll a 1 to at least give you. So 23 is a hit, but not a crit. So plus 2.
Let's do. Okay. It's always good. All right. Well. All right. Oh, it's a hit. All right. So comes the bow, and then the spell. Wait, that's not right. Why is it 3d6 for? That should heighten for how much I've heightened it, so it should be like 7d6, not 3d6. I don't know why it's not doing it correctly. But,
Yeah, 3d6 sounds a bit low. Just roll the rest manually then.
So 5d6. No, 7. 4d6. Alright, well, 17.
Alright.
That's really low.
And roll.
It's pushed back 5 feet.
Sure. There punches the Froggermoth in the face, pushing it back.
And I'm done. Am I done? Yes, I'm done.
Alright. The Froggermoth is upset at having every meal it can get sliver out of its mouth. It is going to bath the bad food out first, getting rid of the sickened. And then it's gonna flail around with its tentacles, even. It makes up to 4 tentacle strikes, each against a different target. Armina first. That is a hit.
All right. I will
22 bludgeoning.
I will use there's what is it called? Reactive shield, and then I have quick shield block, which gives me a second reaction that I can only use for shield blocks. So in one motion, I will block and then or raise shield and then block that damage.
All right. You are, however, still grabbed.
Yep.
And the other flailing tentacle goes towards Dancer. 36.
Yep.
26 bludgeoning. And you're also grabbed. And that was its reactions. Armina.
All right. Oh, come on. That's like my third 5 in a row. Second attack with map.
I'll wiggle out of the grab too.
Jesus. Yeah, I'll just use an action to get out of grab. And that's my turn.
Alright. Dancer.
Was I moved? I missed that.
I pushed it. Sorry.
Oh.
The Froggermoth was moved.
Oh. It's unfortunate. Well, I will wiggle out of the grip.
Alright, you couldn't just do that.
Have to swim up. And stab it.
That's it.
16 damage.
Piercing it.
I'm done.
Grunts and drools towards you. It just wants to eat you. Like, what's the big deal? Roga.
Come on, man. Be cool.
Oh, Dancer's feeling fine. Everyone's doing good. We need something else, but what can I do to help? Yeah, help people up. I think that might be the best thing I can do right now. So I'll point to Dancer and cast a heal for the weaker one. To not overdo it. I have 34 hit points. And then I will, if the Dancer's healed, I will do Battlefield Medicine on myself. me off. Go.
Open.
Oh, okay. Oh, now it's not starting. It's injured. Let's try again. Is this thing mindless or not? I don't. Now I need to just do that.
I don't think it's mindless.
It's mindless. I guess I can give it a go. I think it's better than me plinking and missing all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I guess let go of my bow in the water. Pull out the Whispering Reeds. Hold it. And then from it, I will cast Vision of whatever the spell's called. Vision of
Death.
Death. Give me a will save, unless it is mindless. Then I guess it doesn't.
It is not mindless.
All right.
Let's see. It, however, rolls a nat 20.
Yeah, figured. All right, I'm done.
Right. It is just too focused on being hungry to care about visions of death. It has visions of hunger instead. It's just gonna keep flailing. That seemed to work. Tentacle against Amino. That's a crit.
Okay.
Take 62 bludgeoning.
We'll do our combo shield block to. And its shield's broken. All right.
And you are
Ow.
grabbed.
Yeah, better shield. God, I thought he had one, but nope. Even
And-
bigger.
Dancer, that's a hit.
Oh, my
29
shield was
bludgeoning.
gone, like a round or two ago.
You are also grabbed. And then it is going to shoot its tongue at Roga. Actually, Roga is too far. No, Roga is just in range. It's going to shoot out its barbed tongue to grapple Roga at a distance. It's a net -8 though. That's just a hit. The tongue shoots out and wraps around your leg. You're also grabbed.
Oh. All right.
Amina.
Okay. I'll spend an action to get out of my grab, and then I think I need to just get over to Rogar because I'm gonna fucking die if I keep taking this. So yeah, let's get rid of grabbed, and swim over here.
Is he large enough for you to just move through?
I thought you
He
could if they
is
were like he's
3
like triple my
sizes.
size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only 2 sizes. He's not large enough.
Is he taking up the entire waterway?
I mean,
You can
pretty
swim
much,
under
yeah.
him? Or okay.
I guess you could swim under him,
Yeah,
We
'cause
do
I
have
still
swim
the
speed, so
swim-
we can just.
I
Yeah.
still have
Yeah.
a potion of swimming.
but you'd
out
also
as
have to
well.
go down. If you take 2 strides to get where you are currently, I think I'd allow that.
Yeah, cool. That's me.
Right, diving down into the murky water.
60 feet of swimming, hey.
Dancer.
One action to get loose.
Alright.
One action to faint.
24 is not enough.
And this is a situation now. Yeah, see if we can hit normally. Nope, I'm done.
Roga.
Well, get rid of this gravel. First and foremost. Out of that.
Do you have unfettered movement too?
Yep.
Everyone is so slippery.
Everyone does, yeah.
That was the whole point,
I
yes.
think we'd be long dead by now. Like, what the
Oh yeah,
Get
we would have been
Alina
dead.
and heal her. Have a bit of hit points there. Not for Dancer, no, not for you, Amina.
Thank you.
That's it. That's the
Wah.
reactions.
Open.
Well, I can do this 2 more times today, so give me another save.
Burns mind.
At some point, maybe.
Whisper to it.
Uh,
Yes!
That's a net 1.
Yes!
Double damage,
go.
frighten 4, and fleeing. Take double that.
Alright.
As long as it's frightened. Huh?
Its mind is crushed. You hear it screech, the tentacles flailing again, but this time in panic. As it is so frightened.
Fleeing as long as it's frightened. Which, you know, it's not the best, but
Well, it's gonna run away, but we probably
Yeah.
catch up to it,
Anything
maybe?
else on your turn?
I have one thing left that I could do. I mean, no, I have to hold this in my 2 hands. Can't even do anything else. I guess I'll move a little bit closer. Oh, that's not moving. Now it's fleeing, so I need to get closer. There you go.
So close with the book held high.
Yeah.
Be afraid. The Frogmoth is terrified. It will swim its full speed and keep swimming at full speed.
I'll take an opportunity attack or a
Yep.
reactive strike. Sorry.
Sure.
Ah. Get back here so I can target you. There we go.
Go. Can you target?
Yeah. I got it.
Critical, it
Hey.
can't move. It gets interrupted.
Hey. Movements doesn't. Manipulate actions do.
Oh, I thought movement did.
No,
That's
sadly not.
monk.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
monk.
36 damage and is off guard.
Alright. And he will spend his last action also moving.
All right. We gotta
Looking
pursue.
at.
Yeah, we need to pursue.
Imagine if all those codex was still
Those
there.
of us who were grabbed, do we?
You are no longer grabbed.
Oh, you don't go with.
It doesn't bring you.
All right.
No.
Oh, if I only had the longbow. Just one time in the dungeon.
All right. I do have a longbow,
I
but
just,
I can't see him currently.
yeah, get him.
Yep. That's the plan. Swim, swim, swim. Hang on, let me just quickly check my consumables, make sure I don't. Actually, I had that fucking brooch for a while ago, and I took it off my sheet, but then someone else picked it up and gave it back to me, and I never actually got it back.
What, the hunter
Uh,
thing? You gave that to me.
Yeah.
you-
No, it was a different one. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
I think it takes a whole turn to activate anyway, so it was just never worth it for the action economy.
Yeah, this thing.
Oh.
Yeah, you gave that to me.
No, it was a different one.
Okay.
It literally, like, it made my speed go up, and theory,
Oh,
it was
was it
good,
probably
but
talisman or
it-
something? I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
I literally threw it away at some point. All right, one action left. I guess I'll just get back in reactive strike range. There we
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I'll adjust that just a little bit. Go for the diagonal, which I believe. Oh no, that actually can't do it. Nope. There we go.
Alright,
Maybe another
Council.
opportunity.
Alright. Yeah, need to get up there.
Swim, swim, swim.
Swim, swim, swim. Yeah, I need to spend all actions, sadly. There we go.
Roga.
I mean, guess we just get moving. Not that fast though. Yeah, dwarf and all. I'll keep up as best I can.
Open.
Okay, well, I will go here. Armina has lit it up,
Yes.
and I have one more of these.
Yes.
It has 120 feet,
Yes.
so and it has -3 now to its saves. So give me another one.
It is very afraid. Let's
Let's
see.
go, Torfin.
Nope,
Okay.
it succeeds.
Half damage
Well,
still.
Half damage still.
It's already more frightened than 2, so it doesn't apply, I think, right? So,
Oh, it doesn't stack, I
Yeah,
think.
it doesn't stack.
but still damage. That's all the book has for today in terms of spells.
The Frogmoth has to leave. He is forced to go.
He's going to take an
yeah.
up on his way out. Yeah. Come on, please.
Yeah.
Frightened, do work.
-5.
Frightened and off
18
guard
damage.
from your own previous crit.
Yep. Another 18 damage.
Although I think the off guard would have actually
No, start of her next turn, so the
Start of turn.
opportunity attack
Yeah, but
still
it
applies,
it
right?
made no difference. Yeah, it made no
Yeah.
difference. Oh right, it wasn't a turn yet, so it is still off guard. Now it is technically finished fleeing for the time being, but
No, it's still frightened though.
yeah,
right.
but it can't see you anymore.
Oh, fair.
Let's see, fleeing
Yeah.
as expediently. Escape the source. I mean, I feel like it hasn't escaped you yet. It's gonna like go here. Or will it? No, it'll stay here. Turn around, gathering some of its wits, and looks to be preparing an attack.
Get ready while it's fleeing, right?
Out.
It says at the bottom, you can't delay a ready while fleeing.
Cool. Yeah, it's gonna just keep running then. Screw you. It's gonna smash some boats on its way through. I mean,
All right. Let's
Oh, for the good of the city.
pursue as. There we go. 30. Aha, I see it. I'm gonna move. How the hell? Ah, so fast. I cannot quite get next to it somehow. But I will go as far as I can and keep it on edge. It's me.
Dancer.
Alright. Can I swim under?
Yes.
Here. And that's it.
Yoga.
Don't worry, Torfin. I'm sure there's nothing bad down
Yeah, it's fine.
there.
Yes,
There you
the Frogimoth brute mother appears.
Oh,
go. Still can be grappled. That's it, though. That's all movement.
Dolphin.
Alright, swim. I'm done.
At this point, though, I mean, it's still frightened, but it has fled. It can't see Torfin anymore. So I'm gonna have it attack. I think it's just gonna flail. Eating you just does not seem to work. It's terrible. Yeah, it's just gonna flail. One at Amina. That's a crit.
Oof.
For 46 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And you're grabbed.
Take it all. Brick's shield.
And against Dancer. For a crit.
Yeah.
54.
I have 1 hit point left.
And
You can't both be near death. Come on, guys.
Yep. A
You're
big
grabbed.
crit every turn.
And
Yep.
then he's gonna squeeze both of you. Give
Down,
me
down.
fortitude saves.
Now I'm dead.
That is a failure. Amina succeeds.
Which is a crit.
Do I get a crit success effect?
Yes, then you crit
Fair enough.
succeeds. Then you take no damage at all.
Wonderful.
But Dancer takes 22 bludgeoning and falls unconscious, but I think that's redundant.
I'm dying.
And that is all its actions. Amina.
Can I make a cold shot on the tentacle that has Dancer grabbed? Try and slice that. And
You
have it
can.
drop him? I will do so.
It looks fairly difficult to hit, maybe a bit more difficult than the Froghemoth, but
Well-
it can be sliced.
Should I just try and kill it?
Kill the Froghemoth, I think.
Yeah, it's badly injured. It
You got him on the
Yeah.
ropes now.
just try and kill him.
Would have been scared.
Just try and kill him. There we go. Hits.
He is in fact no longer scared.
He was
14
scared.
damage.
13.
Second attack with map. Oh,
Yep,
there we go.
Also hits.
Another 18. And we'll set up an aid for the last action.
Why?
Because there's no way I'm hitting with minus 10.
I have no way to
But-
trigger that. Dancer's down, and I my spells are 30 feet now, so
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. I guess I could roll a 20.
might as well.
Good,
I
that's
mean,
true.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm not that
15.
far off. So you remain grabbed.
Yeah, I'll stick with it because it kind of prevents his fleeing option. At least he has to drop us if he wants to do that. So I'll intentionally stay grabbed.
Sure. Roga.
I'll move here and hope. I mean, it doesn't get massive damaged because she's already had her turn, which means that healing Dancer is sort of the valuable thing to do here.
Yeah. Oh, for more reason than one. She tanks the squeeze.
Use
Mechanic
a
Has some
2
HP
action
left.
heal to give
Technically
Dancer
massive is-
67 hit points.
Still double your max, not your current. So
There
should
you go. Wake up, Dancer.
Oh, that's
Well,
my
when
job
you
is to take the damage. I don't
wake up.
deal nearly as much as he does.
I'm
Wake up
woken up.
unconscious in the water and haven't remembered that you can breathe under it for a moment.
Yes.
That's it though. 3 actions.
Alright. Oops. Dolphin.
Is it still anyway frightened, like condition wise?
No. That expired.
Okay. Okay, I can barely see it. I think. Do I have anything I can do from here? 30 feet, 30 feet. Larg. Boat is all the way down the river, so well, I will pull out the wand of fireball as an action. Need 2 actions to use it, so I'll get a little bit closer. Well, that's me.
Dancer. You're still grabbed, but you are conscious.
Spend an action to get out of the grab.
Because you're swimming, you are not prone either.
And I guess I'll have to try to hit it. I will attempt to deceive it. No, I am deceived instead.
You are deceived.
Uh,
What does that mean for feint?
It's flat-footed against them.
I'm flat-footed.
You are flat-footed against melee attacks. The target attempts against you. Okay.
Could we roll? Roll. Sure. Let's reroll.
I'd save it for the squeeze in case you get unconscious.
I suppose. Could save it for the squeeze.
'Cause that would be worse.
Yeah, like it's gonna crit us either way. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
actually-
suppose it will.
doesn't actually.
Hey,
do
a
that much
hit.
if you're off guard.
My goodness. 22.
Just enough a hit. Yeah, the Frokimov is looking like it's not gonna take much more. You know, various wounds oozing like thick greenish blood. Alright, that was 2 actions, I think. No, 3 actions would
3.
be faint. Alright. I mean, it would be a point where it could try running away, but you've proven that you're fast enough to chase it. It's going to bite at Downso, which crits.
Yep.
You are grabbed. It is then going to squeeze, which will be for both of you, so give me fortitude saves. Also, Amina, since you succeeded one of the fortitude saves, you are no longer at risk of being put unconscious by this ability. It's only about the damage for you. But that's a crit success. That's in the 20. Down so that is a failure. You take 21 bludgeoning damage and are unconscious again.
Could we roll, I guess?
The DC you're looking at is 33.
You'd have to roll 18.
Yeah, need to roll 18. I can't do
What the
that.
fuck?
out.
I can't do that.
Yeah, no.
And
That's crazy.
take the damage. You are unconscious. That was 1, 2. The last attack. If it could also down Amina, it could run away. So it'll try to bite Amina with map -5. Yeah. She does squeezing count against its
It'll
map.
crit, it's fine.
I think we could befriend him.
It's
has
sort of
the
beyond
attack
Help
that.
us kill
Yeah.
Belcora.
If we nurse him back to health now.
Where is Great Construct? It does not have the
What
attack.
to go?
No, it doesn't count as an attack. Okay, map -5 against Amina. It misses.
Whoa, I
Yeah.
won.
It
Ooh.
rolled a 5. Amina.
Yeah, that's what happens when your shield gets broken. Okay, I'll keep killing. Fucking
Oh
hell!
lord.
This is where I'd use my hero point. If I had one. Ah, nope. God damn it. Well, Torfin is in range now, so I'll set up the aid. And that's a me.
Okay. Roga.
Well, I mean, not like a broken record here, but I think Dens needs to wake back up.
Oh, release me from this
Get
hell.
back in there, Dens. Get back in there. You're not done. Back
Oh.
on the corner.
That was a good heal.
Oh, very good deal.
I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Do it again. I
I
will menacingly walk closer to it. My rapier and staff to whack him.
Right,
Finish it,
Dolphin.
Finish it.
So funny thing, I'm 60 feet away. I have 25 foot movement speed, so I can't get within 30 with 2 actions left. But I do have one to fireball now, so I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, do it.
Grab all of us.
Alright, you carefully aim as to not explode everyone.
It's a 500 feet, so I can aim anywhere I want. I can hit it without hitting anyone, I think.
Yeah, you can. Right.
So unless it might crit us. So we'll see.
Reflex save.
Half
It
that at least. Then.
succeeds.
Might be enough, who knows?
Takes 11 fire. It is very injured and now slightly scorched.
Well, Dancer at least can maybe take the copter plate hit, because I can't get close enough for it. But I will start moving. Last action. I'm done.
Dancer.
All right. Try to feint.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Not a crit.
God damn. Alright, well, he's off guard to me. And I'll take the 8.
Yeah.
Did you set him off guard? I don't see it.
I don't have to.
You sure?
All right.
Sorry, for the feint I do, yes. You're
That's
correct.
crit.
Yeah, crit 8.
+3.
Yes.
So can you aid if you're not adjacent to it?
I don't know.
Uh,
He's grabbed by it, so he's adjacent to it
yeah.
by that sense, I suppose. Up to you, I suppose.
I guess that makes sense. Sure. Yeah, that makes
Yeah, that
sense.
was kind of my
Slash
logic
the
as well.
tentacle.
I've been slashing it the whole time, so I guess I should be here.
Yeah, true.
Hit.
But yeah, that's it.
22.
And the Elven Curve Blade comes down. Do you want to describe how you murder the enormous monster?
I mean, Dancer's been bruised and smashed and just like there's very little sense in him anymore than just the rage and the fear and the horror of this damn thing. And he, you know, for the 4th time or something, he comes back this fight, just dragging himself from the brink of oblivion, grabbing hold of the curb blade, both hands as it cuts down in a scything, just cleaving through the stupid eye stalks and down until it gets stuck like halfway through its skull. Brain matter and goo flying in all directions. I imagine it creature squeals or something horrifying and then like sort of sinks a little bit into the mud.
One of those like ear-piercing eldritch,
Yeah.
like not quite
Yeah.
tones super off.
Yeah, it echoes in a weird way through the cavern. The like fog that is on the water surface rippling. That goes quiet. It slowly sinks into the thick mud. Combat is over. And you're certainly rewarded with a whole bunch of experience.
So drags himself up onto the jetty. Ugh.
Yeah, there. It's not so bad. Let's get you fit for fighting the next one.
Holds up his arm that is somehow pointing in 3 different
Where's the
directions.
dragon,
Yeah, bring the dragon. I hate,
Rogal feels a bit like a Pokemon trainer.
I hate this place.
Nurse Rogar.
What
Whoever
kind
we
of
need him to be.
what kind of a creature is it that you can't sneak attack? He shakes his head. It's not right. It's not natural.
So if you want a close up on the glorious art,
Yes.
just waiting a moment to not jump scare you.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Look at that.
I'll
Like
like
this
3 eyes that are like on a
lighthouse,
little.
lighthouse of eyes.
I wish he didn't have
little
toenails.
podium there. Oh God! I
It just
didn't
doesn't
notice
feel like he
the thing.
should, you know.
Yeah. I guess Daz will cut off the stalk and like put it next to him on the jetty. I will drag that back to the elves. Yeah, here. Another service done to you. Toss it in front of him.
We're gonna just begin doing that with everything we do. Like we find the dragon, we kill its head, drag him back. Here, another service.
No,
Like, we don't even know.
We
We don't even know that there was a dragon. But
no. The dragon needs to be mounted back home in the tavern.
the Rogue's Tavern. Yeah.
And make up a beer, like commemorating his defeat.
Black dragons have some sort of
stout. Yeah,
Acid booze, yeah.
really dark stout.
Well, one more of these horrible monsters off the list.
Ugh.
That was very smart taking advantage of the wares available to us for the cave elf friends. We would not have managed without that.
Well, I guess we have another head to give them.
I wonder if they'd offer us or make some sort of arrangement, some sort of discount for, they're providing us with wares and we're using those wares to defeat monsters that have been haunting them,
Odds. We can always ask.
Very mutually beneficial for us to have those things.
I agree. I need some patching up. Look at his ravaged body.
Yeah, I think I left half my shield in the water back there. I need to go fish that out. And
Oh, he has the bow was floating around there somewhere too, I think.
A bit of this then.
Right.
Just a bit of sit still. Oh, good one. Have
That's for everybody.
you not done so? Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm a master, so I can always do 4 people at a time. So there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Go.
Thanks,
I can continue for doing another one for Amina. No.
Because Dancer will swim back and grab the bow for Torfin and bring it back to him.
Maybe I
Sure.
can, because your potion will run out while you're getting healed, and I don't
Oh,
need to
yeah,
get healed.
sure.
So maybe
Yeah, maybe we
will
can get
go do
that and then do the healing.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Oh, you're pretty hurt there. Well, I guess we'll do another one. It's okay though. We sure we don't need to swim anymore today.
One will help.
We're going to a huge ass lake soon, so
Oh.
That'll do. Right.
Well, the strategy was sound. The magic held and did what it was supposed to do, so it's all
Rogar,
good.
could I get some, or not Rogar, sorry, Torfin, could I get some shield patching while Rogar keeps stitching away?
yeah.
Thank
You
you.
can assume it's healed.
Yeah. Just maximum healing. Oh, that shield took a beating today.
Yeah.
It's barely like it's all bent and buckled,
Yeah.
like my spine.
Oh, it's good. Well, Dance will feel that in another 20 years. So.
Oh yeah,
I'll
he's gonna
still
he's gonna
age,
have
but-
so much arthritis in like a decade. Good lord.
Worst part is that as an elf, he's going to live with that for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Captured in his own broken husk, a body that remains after his few years of adventuring. Don't worry. Alcohol also takes care of those pains. On that note, though, I mean, where else? Is there any other monsters here, or is it downstairs now? Probably we've done pretty well.
I think so
Are we
too.
in the houses over there? Should we check those out? With
Yeah,
the
we should.
crocodile man came
Yeah, we should check those
from?
houses.
Smelly crocodile man.
Yeah, as he gets up, creaking like, oh, my old bones.
Well, we can still breathe water for another many hours, but
Is there a
Yeah,
bow?
on that note, each of you give me a d6, please.
okay.
Can do. Yeah.
All right. Both Amina and Roger, I mean, you still have the aftertaste of like the icky waters that you've been breathing, and it doesn't quite seem to go away.
Love that.
Is a call knowledge on what exactly the swamp water can confer to people.
Sure, give me a nature.
Mm, Malaria or something.
Beaches.
Yeah, thinking about it, I mean, this
Sciatica.
water is so icky, so polluted. It could very well carry sewer haze, a disease that really takes a toll on one's mind and body eventually. It's not fatal, but it does make you very weak and has quite a few, side effects too.
So is it a disease then?
Yes,
Okay.
it is a virulent disease.
Is virulent mean it's harder to get rid of?
Yes, virulent means you need 2 consecutive successes to go up a stage again.
How about you? Well, thankfully we have removed disease or whatever it's called now. Maybe.
Well, I'm glad you have that.
Probably called like Begone Affliction now, or some shit like that.
So what was the D6 for? We all have this, yeah?
No, just Amina and Droga.
All who will roll the 1, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, the staff you have has the spell on it. So
I can cleanse affliction, yeah.
Yeah.
Reduces the stage by 1, to assume we have level 1. And is that a wrong assumption to make?
You're still in the onset period.
Can we cleanse it in the onset period?
I think so.
Now choose an affliction, such as a curse, disease, or poison.
It is a disease.
And remove it. If it is in an advanced stage, reduce stage by 1. And if that's not enough, higher levels can counteract. So
It is an ordinary disease. Casting of the spell would just do it, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well then and we'll do it. Let's see here. I've got it able to be cast. I have to channel one of my own spells into it. So there we go. Channeling for the staff, I remove the disease on Amina and myself.
Well, that's good.
You know, as it begins to feel queasy and bad, it's like, you know, you recognize it. He's a master of medicine.
Oh, actually, apologies. I'm reading the spell. If it has advanced past stage 1, reduce the stage by 1. It hasn't, so you can't. You have to use the higher level version to actually counteract the disease.
Oh. See, I thought if a thing had stage 1 and you reduced it to 0, it was gone.
Yeah, but it says if it has advanced past stage 1, so stage 2 or stage 3, then you could push it back a stage, but you can't completely remove it from stage 1 going to 0.
Oh, that's weird.
It's basically you can only
like...
remove it with the counteract, but you can always at least reduce it. But there's nothing to reduce yet.
I mean, the lowest one I have is a level 3 spell anyway, so it has a counteract effect on it. Which means that I gotta roll my cleric thing against the DC, yeah?
You roll your
spell attack. Your spell attack modifier against the DC.
Yep.
Counteract. Oh, I must have a target. I can't. I don't have a target. So I'll attack myself.
Behold.
Oh.
So it's a 3rd level counteract?
Yeah. I can't do the 2nd level. The staff doesn't have it.
Which that is a success, which means it does work.
Hey.
Wait, success. Contact the target if its contact rank is no more than 1 higher It is more than one higher, so a third level success is not enough.
Okay, well, I guess we'll try the 4th level version.
Before you do that, does the check allow me to know what the rank of the disease is then, so we know for
Yes,
sure?
you can give me a nature check, or medicine in this case, I think is also appropriate, to figure out the level.
Try
That
nature.
is a thing you can ask. Yeah. You know that this is a 7th level disease. It is quite nasty.
7th
Well,
level?
then we can't possibly counteract it.
Wait, no, hang on. A 4th level spell can counteract a 7th level disease. Your spell rank and item level is 2 different things. So we would have to, I think, figure out what a 3rd level rank
Oh,
spell
sorry.
would
Yes,
be.
it's not a 7th level spell equivalent.
Exactly.
Actually, looking at this table, 3rd level counteract with a success is enough for level 7. Sorry, I misread that.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, what a
Yeah.
horrible
Right, 'cause
disease
it's
is
level
this?
20,
7
not the
spell.
10, so yeah.
Yeah. So, never mind that. Yes, the spell seems to work.
All right. Well, let's try another one on Torfin then.
Armina, probably.
Oh, yes. Okay, sure. If Torfin doesn't want it.
I don't have it. I don't need. I
Well,
don't.
you didn't know what you've got.
Only Roga and Amina have it, as far as you're aware.
It was more like just once a week, just for good measure.
Oh, sure. I mean,
Doesn't hurt.
won't complain.
Check up with Rogar MD.
I'm sure I have some
It's like,
tree rot
oh.
or something. You
And
never
he
know.
looks at you and he goes, "Oh no!" You're like, "What?" He's like, "Oh, nothing." Well, that looks like a failure.
Crit,
Well-
you fail to counteract.
I'll try again.
You at least don't
I
make
don't
it
suppose we got
worse.
any hero points floating around since
No,
the first
I'm
hour.
out.
I mean, I have one, but
Oh,
I do feel like beating the Froghemoth, all of you get a hero point
how about
for the
a
last
21?
15 minutes. 21 is a failure. That is sadly not enough.
Well, let's go again.
There you go.
33 is a crit. That
None of this anymore.
definitely does it.
Well, a bit of heroism channeled into that, but
Well, now,
trust the old walking stick, you know.
now that we are, that's a good investment, I suppose. I don't suppose the Frogmoth had any valuables.
His stomach.
Uh,
You've always swallowed a lot of things.
Yeah, I was thinking.
People, yeah.
let me check.
He's gonna have eaten a lot of people to like just stay alive, right?
It's enormous.
Yeah.
also past like a weird, like abandoned, like
How?
dock area here. So
Yeah, well,
maybe
why
something like
didn't it
that.
come up here and just eat everything in this dock area?
That's a
There's
question.
nothing stopping it. Weird.
Maybe it was the one who imprisoned these things.
The Froghemoth in prison these days. Was this larder? He's just had them for later.
It has not, in fact, eaten any valuables, as far as you can tell.
Wow. What a shitty monster. No, didn't even have the decency to have any loot. The answer is offended by this creature.
Yeah. So rude.
Yeah. At least the spider had, a cocoon or something. Shakes his head. You're muted.
Never mind.
All right.
You do know of at least one more monster who is, in fact, of the species known to hoard things.
Yeah, we're not going near that though.
Yeah, I'm not touching that at the moment. But these little houses down here is the last vestige of this level, it seems. So we will circumnavigate and come down there. On the way there, Danza will knock on the stone and hand over the eye stalk to the drow.
Sure.
Maybe like, here you go. Maybe you can pay us in some potions or something for the next fight, hey?
They look at you pretty confused. One of them says, "You could have just stayed away from the water."
He looks at them and says, "You've just cleared another huge threat from your floor. You can now traverse everything here. Really."
With the spider dead, that thing was going to continue to eat and be able to expand its territory.
Points at Armina what she said. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Well, the other guards like
proactively
nods and
fought
says,
her
"Yeah,
dead.
I mean, good point."
We proactively
They-
dealt with that before it was a problem.
You're welcome, by the way. As he just, squeezes swamp water out of his clothes.
And they'll go deliver the ice stock. Alright, and you wanna go
Maybe you can, smoke it or something to get visions. I don't know.
smoke the ice stock? Where did Torfin? Oh, Torfin is under my journal marker. You know what? Let me just copy paste you. How about that? I cannot cut you.
Wow.
What?
This feels very invasive.
I don't like the sound of that.
I meant to cut and paste your tokens, but I cannot do that.
Phrasing shit.
So
It's
Let me copy paste. I can't cut you.
why can I
Listen,
not cut you?
I could cut you if I want to, but not in the way I wanted to.
My urge to cut goes beyond the mundane.
All right. As you return, the corpse of the reptile creature still smelling horrible as you approach.
What is that exactly?
It looks like some sort of aberration.
Okay. Well,
Would suggest
we'll,
an
we'll,
occultism.
Well, I will look at it and see how it should be.
You really don't know.
Oh no.
I'll
I
drag
really
it.
don't know.
You really don't know.
We'll drag it over here, like in a corner, so we don't get affected by its smell while we're fighting over here.
Sure.
Alright, well, as we'll sneak forward and peek in. Wow, this is a literal monster closet. What is this? This Doom 3? Good lord. Again, disgusted. Daz will turn around.
Before you turn around, though, you
Oh.
do see something that catches your interest.
I'll take everything back.
Gems,
As
loot,
there
gold.
appears to be a secret door here.
Oh. Yeah, secret door is master closet. As Shay said, this place is insane. Complete insanity.
And not only that,
Just
as
getting
you
that
enter
now?
the room, you also see that in the remains of presumably one of the monster's meals, there's a magical item that has survived. A pair of armbands.
Oh.
Which
Fun.
Turn you into Reptile Man.
Ah.
I will give to Torfin, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Master takes 3 actions with quick identify, so I can just do it straight away.
Right. There you go. Yes, that is a critical identify. They are armbands of athleticism.
Plus 2 item bonus to athletics checks whenever you use an action to climb or swim, and you succeed. The athletics check add a 5-foot item bonus to the distance you move.
Okay.
So probably for the more athletic people, just in the stash, maybe Armida.
Yeah.
I guess.
He's the one who would athleticize anything.
It is true.
I also noticed there's a door up north there to a thing we kind of swam past, but I don't think we ever looked into. So
Oh yeah, should probably look in there.
Yep.
I'll deal with this secret door first.
You push a brick in the wall, and it opens.
Behold.
A
Alright,
small hallway.
sneak up here. And we'll open this door.
You open the door. It appears to be
Aha!
a familiar sight.
Teleportation chamber. Alright, just step in to take a look around, confirm that it is what it is, and then head back.
Does seem to be what it is.
Teleportation, be back
Oh.
there, Torfin. Maybe we can take a
Something
look
to
at that
find.
later. Yeah. Help us traverse this place. We don't need the risk the elevator anymore, which is nice.
Well, that's if this place connects up and not further down.
That's true, I suppose.
I'm not sure yet. But I can check it later.
Moving swiftly, as we'll take a look up here instead.
Right. You don't hear any movement from inside.
Yeah, open the door.
You see the remains of a variety of furnitures scattered about, broken. The western door completely ripped off the hinges, with two soggy corpses of what looks to be mummified gnomes, sort of lying in the partial mud over at the destroyed dock. Now that you fought the Frogmouth, like this very much looks like it's handiwork.
Yeah.
You also notice a secret door right here.
Okay, another secret door. Sure, let's open that secret door.
Secret doors.
It's the same mechanism as down south and swings open just fine.
Okay.
There's another secret door, clearly
Oh.
visible to the north.
Oh, so it would cut past the spider territory, I guess. All right,
Makes sense. You'd want a way to.
I'll open that and step out here.
You're not as cool as us and want to kill a spider.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, there's a door up there actually. Hey guys, there's another door up here.
Actually, this is where we will end the session because I believe, Velk, you have to leave soon, right?
In 8 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Because there appears to be a creature watching you, a dancer.
Me?
Yes, a humanoid creature up here.
No. Oh
A
dear.
lady, snakes for hair, wielding a bow. She stares, however, with a bit of an empty stare, sort of just in your direction, but not quite, muttering to herself, it seems.
Mind
It's
Medusa?
not. She's not entirely present, it appears. Although she seems to have noticed you. This is where we'll pick up next time.
Oh good.
Alright.
Neat.
I guess we didn't see it behind a huge corpse of the spider before.
Oh, she might not have been there before.
Mm. A lot of weirdly dead end rooms in this level. I don't know. Like that monster closet is very egregious down there. The
He
secret.
lived in there.
Yeah, he lived in there. How? How did he live
okay.
in there?
It's a little mud pit.
It's not-
Okay, I mean,
For ambushing people.
at this point, I feel like I have to like pull back the curtain a bit because this also bothered me heavily.
Yeah.
Because you see two things. One, he's not supposed to leave that room when combat outside happens, but what's
Okay.
supposed to happen is that you open the door and the entire chamber is just taken up by this one monster that immediately assaults you. Like it is the monster closet. Like you open up and get smacked by a huge reptile creature.
It's Doom 3. Like I see it, it's like it's literally Doom 3. It's just a door with
But
a
it is
monster in
it is ripe for comedy, right? You sneak over there, you look for the keyhole, you just see a knee.
Yeah.
Like what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just started with his
Why is
club
there a
raised.
knee?
You see nothing.
Also,
yet until you open the door.
the second thing which I found hilarious and really is a criticism I have about a lot so far. Like the sense of scale really isn't there. Everything seems tiny. Like the
Yes.
book says, oh yeah, he doesn't roam far because there's plenty of food around. And I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that these 4 patches of mushroom enough to keep him happy.
He opens the door,
Excuse me?
reaches his hand up, picks a mushroom, and then closes the door. Ah. He doesn't look like a vegetarian with those teeth.
No.
Yeah, that is a common problem though with maps in adventure books, is that the scale is often tiny.
They gotta
Yeah.
fit in the book.
I know.
I frequently just like upscale
Yeah,
it, and then it's like,
just,
oh yeah, the
double the
square is
size.
4x4.
Yeah, just
but
double the size of things.
Yeah, but
and you make
but
the
then
grid
like none of the
visible.
decorations
No,
make
I
sense
know.
anymore.
I know.
I consider
Just
that.
massive shovels.
Yeah. Oh, it's enormous.
Oh, and one
Oh.
other similar situation. You fought the Naga Vefris
Yes.
in her little cubby. Like
Her monster
her
closet.
her encounter guidance basically says, okay, she prefers to stay at a distance and cast paralyze. What distance? And
Yes.
what's that supposed to accomplish? Okay, she can maybe paralyze someone, but she cannot do any damage doing it. What are you telling me to do, book? This is terrible.
Stay at a distance. Well, she took
Yeah.
up that whole room herself almost as well, right? It wasn't any.
Say if someone has minions like fighting for them, then sure, but like
Well,
Yeah, that's-
she did have the black tentacles, which does do damage over time. So
Yeah, she was slowly strangling us, certainly.
I guess it's just like have them slowly die in it while you
Stall
attempt to
tactics,
continuously
yeah.
paralyze them. I don't
Well,
know.
she
Yeah,
was-
but then that only works like if there is no fighter. Like
Yeah, true.
if party has fighter, you lose with that tactic. Like
That fight was absurd. It was Armina slowly chipping away at her in a corner, while the
Yeah.
rest of us just died horribly and very slowly.
Yeah, and then
she was a powerful spellcaster, but you don't just sit in a like 3x3 room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has been boring. It does. I mean, it does get better, but this level in particular is like what?
I
How
will
is it supposed to work?
I will say that this level has probably been my least favorite so far of this delve. It has some egregious things in here that is very frustrating. These huge ass boss monsters have been brutal fights where most of our attacks just miss and spells
like-
fizzle, and it's a bit
Watching
discouraging.
everyone throwing themselves at boss monsters. What are you
Yeah.
supposed to do? You know, I get to heal people.
Yeah.
In
Ordinarily,
the
we kill
defense
things
of
so
that,
easily
though,
that it's done.
I think both the spider and the Frogimoth were very, very telegraphed. Like you did not have to fight them. The spider, I mean, was more difficult to avoid, but the Frogimoth, like
Yeah, we literally went out of our way to do.
No, we
he
did. No.
was,
We saw giant webs, so
yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't.
The
It wasn't
Frogimoth
surprised.
was an obstacle and also a threat as you were bumbling about there, but you rolled pretty well. It stalked you a few times.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah, every time we could hear
yes,
those
it
secret
was.
dice clicking while we were moving in water.
No,
I was like,
it was certainly well telegraphed. I'm not saying it wasn't that. I'm saying the fights themselves were frustrating because of the high level difference between the monsters and the party, and that
Yeah,
makes it
yeah.
makes it rough. Usually, you know, when you have so many of those monsters in one floor, you're a bit like, oof, at the end of it, you know. That Frogimoth though, if you are not prepared to fight the Frogimoth, that is a party wipe. Like if we did not have
yeah.
swim speeds and freedom of movement, that would have ended very badly.
Yeah, those recall knowledge checks that led you to buying the scrolls and whatnot, that prevented a TPK.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
So do knowledge checks. They're good.
They are.
And then like the super Gug up in the corner. I guess he was the least dangerous, but he was pretty tough as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I have to go now. But thanks for the session, folks. Chat to you
Alright.
next week.
See you next
See you
time.
next time.
Bye bye.
bye bye.
don't have elves though. We didn't have to
Yeah,
kill them all.
I
you know?
I like the
They've
I
done
like the
nothing. I mean,
drow.
we're looking out for them. They're coming there with their creepy like psychics and
I-
stuff. We're like, oh,
I saw
they
the
have some
drow.
spider slaves. Have they sewn people into tapestries? And you're like, no, they haven't. And we're like, well, that's nice.
I saw the
We actually
drow,
talk to these
and I
people.
was like, uh oh. This
Oh, we're
is
gonna push all of them.
yeah. This is not going to be violence, but then they were very reasonable, and
They were like,
you know,
what?
yeah. When you're reasonable, we're reasonable. Look at
There's
that.
a demon queen who's a god of light and goodness now. So why can't
Yes.
cave elves also be redeemed? You know, it's like
Yeah.
well,
By that demon
New
queen
world.
because she is the goddess of redemption, like
Redemption,
literally.
yeah.
Yeah.
this
She's
is
the
the thing
redeemer.
now.
She's the redeemer queen.
If you could do it, then you could do it.
Yeah,
You're far
exactly.
less condemned than something literally made of evil.
The Nocticula, the
Yeah.
succubus queen. Yes.
So I feel like sort of it's a new world, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
No,
like
the
alignment has vanished.
the drow are have been the plus of this. I also thought the fight against the self-exploding shadow people up here were kind of funny because they just
I mean,
I took no damage whatsoever, which was hilarious.
Bouncing.
my
around.
favorite thing about that whole thing is that you have zero context and don't mind.
No, I mean we're at floor 7 or 8 or whatever
Would
we
we
are
have
in
context?
a
It's
death
just bad people
dungeon
doing bad
of
things.
complete madness and utter abyss. Anything moving down here is to be killed. Like it is.
Except for the drow.
Yeah, they've again. I was on my way to start the killing, but then they spoke. So at that point, you're like, all right. Like weird shadow cultists. About no. Take one look at them and they look evil. That's all I need.
A different dimension. We talked to them. They're like, we're gonna throw ourselves into the gullet of this place. Finally, end it all. Destroy the lighthouse.
We are refugees from below. A terrible curse have
Oh,
happened. Our people, my pregnant wife. You're like, oh God, what have we done? You know.
We're gonna die to stop all the bad things from happening.
The continuation of Abomination Wars will not be any like stolen fate or anything. No, we're going to hell. That's what's gonna happen after all of this.
Well, Pathfinder has a lot
Descent
of
into
those
Avernus,
hell,
if you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
exactly.
all the devils that are just like weird, like the fly baby creatures.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Those
just
weird.
sort of weirdly gross.
They're
They're
very
looking
gross. I don't
creatures.
like them.
Yeah.
No.
Spiky doll things and
Oh yeah.
you know,
That feels
in
so.
D&D devils have
I f-
style.
I feel-
Pathfinder, they're all sort of gross.
That feels so long ago. Remember the Shane lady from like 5 levels ago?
Well, barely.
Yeah, barely.
I want to kill that dragon though.
Yeah, we'll kill the dragon.
Rogat doesn't particularly want to kill the dragon, but I want to kill it.
I want to forge a leather armor out of black dragon hide.
Is he? I thought it was. I remember he was green dragon.
No, he's a black dragon.
Oh, look at my memory being weird.
There was a green drake.
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah.
The
Yeah, black dragon. Gonna find him, beat him up, kill him, make his skin into clothes, and
I want a nice black dragon jacket. That's what I want.
because even though things can no longer be inherently evil, they can still just be evil for their own sake, and he is so.
I mean, he
Justifies.
doesn't. He cosmically he doesn't exist anymore.
Justifies anything that you
Ooh.
want to do to him, basically.
Really, it's a mercy.
Yeah, when you think about it.
If you were a black dragon, like you had a mind forcing you to do evil, wouldn't you want to be put down?
I mean, I would. Yeah, I would doing him a favor as far as I'm concerned.
But Pathanax, am I right?
Who?
Skyrim.
As Daza keeps stabbing into the heart of this dragon.
In Skyrim, I never learned the name of the dragons; just killed all of them. Inside.
Arthas was the old one up the mountain.
Oh, you mean essential? Basically
Yes,
what
essential dragon, exactly.
Put him down.
That was essential dragon. Oh God.
Now
Well,
that's an old game reference at this point.
hey,
How long? When did you guys last play the Skyrim main quest?
like through,
Never, actually.
like through
Gonna
to
be
its
like-
finish.
Forever ago.
Yeah,
right?
when it was released, I've beaten it once, and then played around for hundreds of hours doing other stuff in it. Yeah,
You didn't play it for so long, but
I like Skyrim is a triumph. It's
just don't have
fantastic.
the patience. It's too slow.
That's fine.
Skyrim
That's
is the
also-
worst good game I've ever played.
No, just
I don't know.
Like it is just so unbelievably buggy.
It's incredible. I especially liked early versions of it when like the physics engine were tied to the frame rate. So if you ran it over like 60 or 90 FPS, if you entered a room, everything in the room just flew around like a poltergeist. It just exploded out of shelves because the physics engine just freaked out if it ran over 60 FPS. That was
And
hilarious. Because in the beginning, I didn't
sometimes
know what
the-
happened. I was just walked in a room, and I find like a room just exploded in front of me. I was like, "Whoa!" What the fuck?
And sometimes the intro sequence just breaks
Oh, yeah.
completely, like the
Yes, yes.
wagon or the horse stops spinning.
Yes.
Uh,
It's it's very funny.
and then you get so many exploits where you can like get millions of percents of bonuses on rings.
Yeah. Put a bucket over people's heads. You can steal all this stuff. Very funny.
Oh yeah, of course.
Why did it patch that out? It's so good. Like stuff like that, you need to keep in. You know.
Yeah. My favorite. I saw that during a speed run. I think it was during Awesome Games Done Quick at some point,
Mm-hmm.
where they like get on their horse, get on top of a boulder,
Yes.
angle the horse
Yep.
to like so it's almost horizontal, and then fling themselves into the stratosphere.
Yep. I just like the
How,
original.
how
Yes.
how does that happen?
It's just the original horses. They didn't care. They just ran like vertical walls. They just ran straight up them. That was so good. They were like, "Oh, to reach the sacred temple of the dragon slayers or something. You need to go to an arduous quest." And I just took my horse, just rode straight up the mountain, popped up in the back. It's like, "Hello, I'm here, by the way."
You have to go down. You can jump on the horse because
Yeah.
it'll take all the full
Oh,
damage,
yeah.
and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. And just whistle, and the horse comes back.
Put a bucket over someone's face. Take the horse.
Yeah, take the horse. There we go. I did really like the Thief Guild quest in that game. That was good fun.
Yeah.
Got lots of good. Anyway, I should go to bed as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Tomorrow we're
Good
gonna
night.
go and raid some diamond mines.
Yes, we're gonna liberate diamond mines for a noble corporation who just want to enrich the locals.
Well, that's what you said we had to be.
Yeah.
Noble corporate people, right?
Yeah. Noble corporate people securing diamonds.
I believe you did said it was our burden as Europeans to
Yes.
help make.
I believe I said exactly that. Yes.
Yeah.
What are you playing?
So join us tomorrow for colonialism. Jagged Alliance
We're playing-
3.
We're the
Oh,
good
Jack
guys,
Alliance,
a
okay.
mercenary company liberating Africa from the Africans.
Yes, pretty much.
It's,
One of the first thing that happens is that
noble
you
and-
runs into a very creepy looking corporate diamond mine owner woman, and she's like, "Yes, as agreed, you shall liberate the mines and turn them over to us, and we shall give you a cut of the proceeds to make sure that the workers
international conglomerate
work."
will own all the natural wealth of this country. Like, yeah.
And we're like, "Okay, sure, sounds good.
What if
We're getting paid." That's
locals should get something out of it? Like, no. We're
fun.
mercenaries. We don't give a fuck, right? We're just here
To
paid
help?
to-
Question mark.
fight for someone else's. I mean, we're getting paid, you know.
We are.
Well, actually, we're not really
No.
getting paid, are we?
no, we're getting paid.
Are we we're doing this for the diamonds, I
Yeah,
guess.
for the diamonds. Yeah,
Diamonds pay us.
yeah, diamonds pay us.
It's actually like we're working with the
President's daughter.
we're serving by power of like raiding, pillaging.
Yeah, it's a sort of a classic.
We have to pay for ourselves with
Yeah,
loot.
it's true. Well, we got hired by the president's daughter, and she's like, "Well, I'm out of money now, but my friend Diamond Mine Lady can pay you more if you secure my country's diamond mines for her global conglomerate." There we are. Join us for that.